Hello everyone. Happy Fallout Friday. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Or good weekend coming ahead, I should say. I don't know how to keep it on the chatting. I had another channel to put it on, but no, it's... I can't find it now, because it does that thing where it's just going to go, I'm going to just make you say that you're playing Fallout. But we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. So, as promised, finally, I've got around to being able to sort out doing the new Fallout Wasteland Wanderer solo RPG game from Ophidius. So this is what this is all about. So we're going to have a casual stream, so just get into it so we can make it all together. So it is solo. Oh, Gecko, welcome in, guys. Oh, I need to look into that, but welcome. So we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is something that's now taken me a month to get round to do. Oh, I'm just going to leave it on just chatting because it was like an RPG one, but I can't find what it is. So we'll just leave it on just chatting because we'll just be having a good chat and everything else. I didn't want to put it up specifically on Fallout. But because then Twitch goes, nah, you'll be doing this game. Let's see if I can find it. I can't find it. Yes, welcome in. So at last I've got it all set up. You know what, I'm just going to leave it on chatting because... I can't find it, what I had it on. So we're just going to leave it on that. Leave it on that. So, I was given the PDF download, but I couldn't actually access it. So I'm not quite sure. But I thought, we'll set it up. We'll set it up here. I'm hoping you can actually see that on the screen. So this is the, I'm using this to raise it up. This is the RPG book. So we're just going to give it a go. So it's quite big. I've had a brief flick through. So you can buy this. You can buy, I think it's 40 quid on the Ophidius site. So I'm not affiliated with or anything like that. Or it's like 20 quid PDF. So all like the little, as you can see here, I have to remember to interact so I can change it. Just click on it. So we're going to go through and I'm going to make a character. I'm trying to find... So, well, first of all, we're going to start with the name. So I should type in here and it should come up. It should come up. It did come up. Yeah, that was a bit of a delay. Oh! Bear with me, it's because when I put a C in it. No, it's because when I put a capital C in it. Oh, I've got crazy in there. It goes straight to chat. So this is going to be a bit like this. We're going to call it crazy, right? Well, this is basically where chat, we're all just going to be doing it together because this is the first time I'm actually going through it. So, yeah. This is the first time. So I can be able to, like, we'll just call it crazy, shall we? Why not? So we're kind of building our character at the same time. Yo, Arizona dude, welcome in. I do like, it's got like, please stand by. Please stand by. So we'll see. I'm not sure how long I'm going to actually be streaming tonight. I'll give you, oh, look. A shout out. Lego Star Wars. Nice, nice, nice. So we've only got the data sheet, as you should be able to see there. We've also got a dice that if I also click on to interact with, to look around my ring light, which is really annoying me. I can roll. So it'll come up 8. Actually, it says in here that all the things you need are the data sheets, which you can get for free download. They're also in the book, so at the back of the book. So what I've read so far, it seems pretty sort of simple to get through. I have not read it all. So how to play, so index, all the sheets that you need. So I thought we'll just have a casual game. So we'll really make like a character. And then we'll sort of like take it in steps. So, contents. So it tells you like what is in the wasteland, how to use it. So it's quite simple. So it tells you all about like sort of. Why is it stopped already? Yes, it has. So it's going to be a little bit of a we're learning this together kind of thing. Put it on that so I can actually see. For the character. It's going to be fun. It seems really fun. So this is why the only things you need are the data sheets, the books. The data sheets you can download for free. The Mephidius have got a lot of sheets that you can download. And 2 D20s. So I got one set up because I was just like, you know what, we'll just set up the one. So it goes through 2 20-sided dice, no taking tools, so we'll be using the marking that up together, or I can go get something. It's literally, it said basically, so you can either just jump in, they said you can either read it and then jump into it. So I've kind of read what I needed to read to get going. And then this is what we're going to do. Pictures so they are, aren't they? I love them. Like just flicking through, it's got that new book smell as well. So we're just going to play along. I couldn't make my camera screen any bigger because I'd be further away, and I kind of want you to kind of see what we're doing. But look at them like the cartoon. We're looking forward to this. How cool. Same. I know it's taken me like a month. So I'm just going to whip through. So this is like then your Pip-Boy sheet, which we've got up on there. So we have to go through, and we will go through everything. So we're going to make like basically the character today. Just I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to stream because I'll need to go off. And I thought this was like really cool as well. Which I have forgotten that I haven't got. Please tell me it's on the end of this. If not, I'm going to be hunting. I said this is going to be a literally like we're doing this as we go. Ah, there's the map. Okay, cool. So this was really cool. So a brief looking through it is on here. So all the numbers. So there's 20 squares. So on your vault is in the center, which you should be able to see in the middle just there. And then all these I don't know why they just haven't numbered them. There's 20. So you got to put in, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, it's 5 something. 5. You have to mark off. So things like you can't get to. So they are like blocked squares. So that's why then you fill in. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, miss 1, 7. Yeah. So I thought we'll just jump into the character selection and then we'll go from there. Yo Jay, welcome in as well. Hope you're good. I am good, thank you. I hope you're all well. As I said, I had a little brief view of this, so we'll go through it. As I said, and it was quite good, so it just gives you all like how to do your basic sheets, your datas, and then you've also got, so let's start from the beginning. So this is then your Pip-Boy, which is the first bit. So this is like you, your character, your HP, everything. And then you have your NPC list. So this is your map. Where is the NPC list? Locations. Okay, so then you have locations where you've met, whoever you've seen. There is also NPCs, or there should be NPCs somewhere. Quest names, NPC names. Here we go. So who you've come across, you have to put anyone important down, and then you come across the quest. Same if you've done your quests. So it's literally all here. So you can print these off. You can copy them as well. Fallout game hype. Hi, welcome in, Jammy Jam Jam. I'm looking forward to this. I'm just hoping my mind can keep up. I thought even if we just make the character and kind of just talk about it and chill. I said because I might not be able to stay online for too long. Doing okay, thanks. I'm glad. So yeah, so here we go. Impossible locations. So coming back to the map. Possible locations, 4 squares. Okay, I read 5. On the map, impossible locations usually denoted by graphical relation as a coastline or mountain range. So I guess seeing that would actually include the vault, so which is this. So you'd put on another 4 locations anywhere on this grid, which I'm presuming we can mark. Yes, so I could be like, I'll just put an X for now, or like no touchy or something. So then you'd be like, oh, can't get there. Which I thought was like really cool. So this is literally all you can do on here. Anyway, so then you're going through all the data sheets. And then what I thought was really good for chapter 2. So this was the first chapter of basics, and then you got chapter 2. And in this, it literally tells you everything about the wasteland. So if you've never actually picked up Fallout before, you can read all about it. Or if you're like me and my lure is absolutely crap, even though I'm a Fallout content creator. So it tells you everything. So this goes on, so it tells you every bit, like Shady Sands, it's got everything. Vegas. I have also ordered some. I saw a TikTok today that somebody had already got the new Deathclaw Funko Pop, and I was like, pardon? So I go straight to Funko. So this is something that I signed up for. So Funko told me, but they didn't. So as soon as I saw this TikTok, I ordered. I've got the new Deathclaw, Victor, and Lucy with a Power Fist coming. There are other places where you could order, like pre-order, but you can only get 1 or 2. And I was like, this is. So I'm guessing on the 22nd of May is when the limited edition, like 9,500, NCR Ranger Power Armor is being released, and I'm like, I'm going to put that in my diary, and I'm guessing maybe that's when the other ones are released, which the other ones are going to be, it's a Hank McClane without the helmet, you've got Home Alone Dude, which I can't think what his name is right now, and you've got Mr. House in his black and white. I can't think if there's another one. Is there 3? Let's see. So basically we're going to have a good chat. So I like my Fallout Funko Pops. I'm even going to have a look and see. So you can kind of part order some on some other websites. I think Wayland Games have got a little discount on some, but I ordered straight from Funko for these ones because, alright, I had to pay £3 delivery, whereas Wayland are free over 20, or HMV are free over 20, but they didn't have these 3, and I was like, I'm going to buy these 3 now. So they don't have much, so even like on the Funko website, you've only got the Chase Vault Boy, so you might get oh my god, I've forgotten his name. I've forgotten his name. You might get the other one, or you've got Maximus with his helmet closed. I want to say Todd Howard, that is completely not the right one. They should do a Todd Howard one. Why have I gone blank? Cooper Howard, that's it. Cooper. I just had Todd in my head. So you can't even get the previous ones from Funko, which were released from the first series, apart from the 2 Chase ones. Yeah, so it's just Kaiser, which is Home Alone Dude, Hank McClane without no helmet, retail exclusive is Mr. House, and then the NCR Power Armor. So I've just ordered the 3. The 3 that you can get right now. Gosh. I know playing RPG, I shall learn vicariously through your ways. I will try my best. As you can tell, I'm going to be jumping about. But this is like really good, so if you've don't really know much about Fallout or anything, so you can... I'm hoping this is kind of bright enough. Again, so you've got all like Appalachia, so you've got Cranberry Bog, the Mire, the Forest, this is like 76. You've got Nuka Wild, these are going to be like from 4, Diamond City. Everything you could possibly like a snippet, Children of Atom. 3 Street Trade numbers are coming back to let. I swear you've been at everyone. Now somebody else was saying the same. Was it Mars DM? Their numbers seem to have gone down, but they've come to like every single one. So that's so weird. That's so weird. So yeah, we're not going to go through this because it tells you all about like the people, the super mutants and everything, the Cult of Mothman. So this is good light reading if you don't know about Fallout. So you can skip all that. So 1 is like introduction, 2 is then we're already like through that part of the book. So we're going to do chapter 3, which is a character creation, and we'll go through it. So I don't know the best way. Oh, I realised I haven't got my Plumbo on. I'm sat looking at it. So as you can see, I have marked it. We're on. This is pretty cool. So I kind of have decided which way we'll do it. This is going to be literally like a chat decides as well. So we're kind of just building it. So we're bringing... Oh, I thought that was marked then. It's on here. So I don't know if you want me to like read it to you, like be it like at school. First step in telling your first Wasteland story, Wasteland Wanderer is to create a vault dweller. So this is what we're going to do. I've already called it crazy. We can call it whatever we like, really. Your persona in Fallout, and the viewpoint from which you will experience your adventure. Creating a character in Fallout Wasteland Wanderer is a simple process broken down to 7 stages, at the end of which you'll have filled in the Pip-Boy sheet or need to start your adventure. So then it just goes through like all the steps. So, number 1, create your vault, then your special attributes, your skills, etc, etc. So should we go to the first bit, which is creating the vault? Which is pretty cool, because then sometimes you actually have to roll, so you can roll up to 20. So obviously you can choose, so there's like directions with this. So like it says in this part, if you want to, you could, if you have an experiment or something in mind, do it. Put it on your Pip-Boy sheet, which we'll go through in a minute, which is this thing here. Or if you're going to do like what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to roll a d20 and see what one we get. Which is quite nice, because it's completely flexible, so you can literally just go, I want to have a cheese vault, and then you come up with a description and then some truths. So the truths are, so if you're familiar with the Mephidius 2D20 line of TTRPGs, that's a word, which you'll be familiar to them. A truth is a short descriptor of a location, NPC or item, and can range from a generalized concept to a specific fact, a method of quickly understanding a core feature of what makes something what it is. For example, Vault 101 from 3 may have truths: isolated, rad roach, infestation, I can't say that word. You know what I mean? These truths help quickly understand the vault and purpose. So like in number 1, the people here were split into various groups and psychologically pushed to violently hate one another. So paranoid residents, poster covered. I think I like that. Let the dice decide the fate. So should we do experiments? So step 1. One thing connects all vault dwellers, their time in their namesake vault. Almost every vault created by the I don't know what that word is. Vault Tech Corporation is created with some form of ultra motive, an experiment study, or even long-term business venture. Each is varied as a numbers marking the vault door. This motive, no matter what it is, affected those who once called it home, and in this step you will determine not only where your character's vault is, but what it is, who else called it home, and how it affected them. This is like story time. So to create your character's home vault, follow the presented 6 steps in order. So experiment, population, the character's starting reputation and linked NPCs, and the number and region. So we're going to find out our experiment first. Okay, so we're just going to follow it through. So we need to then get to find it on here. Let's try and move the line. So the vault experiment. Truth. I'm not sure we put this one. Almost every vault created by Vault Tech has some form of experiment, which is very interesting to look into if you don't know. Some chemical, others social, others just for fun. In this step you will determine the experiment that your character's vault was subjected to. To do so, roll a die on the vault experiment table and read the associated entry. This will outline the experiment that your character has been exposed to. Once read, add the list of truths to the Vault Truths section on your map tab. Right, okay, on the map tab. So then if you want to make sure where that goes, you can go back to, you can find it. So I'm guessing it'll be on here. So track your character where they may choose to go. Experiment in various sections as book, travel. When you create a new map, it is made of 25 separate squares called locations. The most central location is your vault, the starting point. 4 additional locations should be randomly selected and marked as impassable. These are spaces in the wasteland too dense, dangerous, or topography difficult to actively travel into or out of. The remaining 20 places should still then be blank. Now mark these locations 1 to 20 ascending order. Okay. Let's roll a dice. Let the dice. Let's let the dice. Oh. That's half missing. Why are you half missing? Okay, let's it's zoomed in. Why have you zoomed in? I've just noticed that. There we go. That's better. You can actually see. So we are literally learning as we go. So we are going to go. It's 3 this roll. So we got number 9. I have noticed though, right? Well, I've got 9. Remember 9. If I roll, it comes up really small. Like the small numbers. Well, there's 3 ways to do it, so I can just leave it. But we got number 9, so we'll go for number 9. Hey, hey, pink hand waving. Pink hand waving? I meant, yo, Wild Wasteland Memes, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for following me the other day. Did I follow you? I think I followed you, but did I not follow you back? I recognise you. Your name. I don't think I did. I didn't. I was meant to. I did see. That's why I was like, oh, I know your name. Excuse me while I... Maybe that's what happened because I just tried to click on it then a couple of times and it wouldn't... Instagram would not let me. Is that the Funko? It is! It is! Now we were talking about the Funko, so you want to see this Funko Pop. It is the Victor Funko Pop. That's what I have now ordered. Thanks to this person who shared it on... Oh, I've just been the page. Page on TikTok. So number 9. Okay, so we got 9. It says 8, but we got 9. Okay? This is what we're going to be doing. So number 9. Sonic... This is going to... How is Crazy's reading skill here? Acclimatization. Okay, cool. That's the Volt experiment. Number 9. So it means endless blaring noise. That's pretty much sums it up, right? Endless blaring noise constantly wails from speakers across the vault. Peace is either rare or impossible to find. So we're literally gonna roll with this. We're gonna go with this. Blaring klaxons, constant music. Now, we could have fun with this and be like, it has to be Fallout music that's blaring, because who doesn't mind that? So where we got to put this? The Vault experiment table, as well as most of the information presented in his book, are in fact as much inspiration. Okay, that's telling us. Ben has... Oh, and I like it because as well it gives you examples. Ben has picked up Wasteland Wanderer and is looking to build his character. So begins the process. Rolling on the Vault experiment, he got result 2, spike supplies. He decides his Vault was running trials on human experiments with gems. Okay. He lists 2 appropriate truths. On his map tab. I don't get where this goes. I'm good, buddy. No worries. This was a mega idea, but I never knew they did a solo RPG. I made sure I just followed back because that's really rude. I saw you. I really. Oh, it's not the button. It's really good, isn't it? I think this is really new. This did come out, I'm presuming, this year. So I was gifted this by Mephidius. Yeah, 26. So this did literally come out like this year, and it's so good that it's solo as well. So they've got their other ones. What am I doing? Interact. Ah, I'm guessing it's... The map tab. Oh, truth settlement. Description? Okay, already first confusion. This is technically the map tab. So it's quite fun that they've got this, like, you can just play through it. Now, I'm not the most, that's why I wanted to read it first. I'm not the most cued onto these kind of things. But that's why I think they did it, was so then, you know, you can play, you don't have to wait for a big group. I'm just debating. So this is like what you need, so we're just calling it Crazy. Notes? Should put it in the notebook for now, because this doesn't seem right. Because you will also get a vault number. Let's just put it in notes for now, and then we'll move on. So we're going to just type it in here. So we got 9, which is just the longest name possible. Acclimatization? And the... I'm not going to write the description out. What? This will do this, what I'm trying to type. Blaring. Let's just not write in capitals because that will do that. Blaring klaxons. I like to think that we're just pumping out all the classic Fallout songs. Okay, so we're going to put it in there because I'm not entirely sure exactly where we're going to put it. So this is the Vault experiment. So then, step 2. Most vaults were designed to house between 500 and 1,000 people, though due to the sudden arrival of the Great War, very few actually reached their designated vaults, instead being reduced to mere shadows on a pavement on the way to perceived safe. That's really sad. Accordingly, many vault populations are far from expected, some boasting significantly fewer numbers and some significantly more. To determine the population of your character's vault, roll on the vault population table below. Read the description, apply the truths to your vault truths in the previous step. So we get to add that. So I'm guessing it's here. We'll put the truths in here. Or maybe you put it in here. Because then you get a vault number. Because then it's just like locations. Let's just put it under here. Where is it? Ah! Lost where it was. Okay, so then we need to roll it again. Roll. 11. Okay, so we got 11. So for that, we have Insular Community. There are fewer of you now than in the days after the war. Even so, opening the vault door is a taboo few dare to mention. So we have population. Let's put population, so I know what this means. 11. That's not 11. 11. So our truths are isolated residents, just with blaring music and a fearful atmosphere. Okay, cool. Move to step 3, the reputation. It's quite cool how it's like linking in, right? The map tab. I feel like, am I missing something here? Because this is technically the map. Maybe it's got to be here. You've got to pick an NPC. You do have an NPC, linked NPC, so maybe it's got to go in that bit. Can we copy this? Experiment. Let's call it experiment. So we'll just go through it like this. Wait, this is the population tree on my tab. Step 3 for reputation. So again, reputation. So on, oh, can I put that there so you might see a bit more? Before leaving the vault, your character lived a life, and that life touched those who also call the vault home, unless the one including you result was rolled on the vault. Oh, okay. Or reputation table. Okay, that was not. In this step, we will determine your character's reputation within the home vault. Roll on the reputation table to determine your character's vault reputation, adding the details to your map tab. After rolling, take a moment to think about what the event that caused the reputation was and what it means for your character. You do not need to enter this onto your Pip-Boy sheets, but it could be your first entry in your notepad or recorder. Oh, cool. This step on your character's journey may be the reason they left their home in the first place. How exciting. NPC for population part 2. This is pretty good. Why they're actually in here? NPC. So the NPC will go in here. Right. If anyone's going crazy, you are doing this wrong, let me know. Reputation. Right, I need to roll again. Interact. Roll! A 1. Okay, so we got a 1. Interact. Hostile. Oh dear. I don't like the music I'm playing. Or I don't like their music. You are despised. Oh dear. Oh dear. You are despised by the inhabitants of the vault. They don't like my music. If they're not actively hunting you, they want nothing to do with you. What is wrong with my music taste? Missing power? They don't like me. No! I was framed for murder. Oh, these are event suggestions, so we can make up a suggestion, or we pick one of these. I rebelled against the vault experiment. So our experiment is blaring klaxons and noise. I was framed for murder. That doesn't really fit, does it? Should we come up with reputation? Hostile. 1. Hostile. They don't like me. So the event suggestion. What should we say? They don't like Diamond City Radio. So to go back to what the experiment was. Endless blaring noise constantly wails from speakers across the vault. Peace is either rare or impossible to find. So they don't like me, or I left the vault. I left the vault because they didn't like me. Do you think that I was part of the radio? Should I be like the character? This is Diamond City Radio. They didn't like, what should we call it? The Brahmin station? The Brahmin. We like Brahmin. I feel like Brahmin needs to be in there somewhere. So the event suggestion. In-game, reputation is used to quickly remind yourself how NPCs from a noted community will generally act towards you. Well, okay. By completing a quest for a settlement, you also get to do quests in here. As well, which is pretty good. Request for settlement, they may change their opinion towards you for the better. Conversely, damaging a settlement may negatively affect the opinion making or character reputation decline. Oh dear, so it's just parenting. Could be something like that, right? What should we go for? The experiment is just... Depends what kind of music. I'd have Atom Bomb Baby like on repeat because I love that song. Do you think we'll go something like that? That's actually really good. Right, where was it? All the truths? Blaring klaxons and constant music. I was the vault DJ? Radio person. Maybe? Should we go with that one? This is Diamond City Radio. Travis. I wasn't a very good Travis. Radio DJ? Is that what you want to call it? But literally, we are just blurring out like your Johnny Cashes and all the songs, The Wanderer, on repeat 24/7. Maybe. Yeah? DJ Crazy! Right, I'm putting that in there. Right. Radio. DJ. I forgot, Don't do capital letters, Crazy, because you have your things set to capital letters. Right, Crazy. MC Crazy now. MC Crazy. Okay, VT Crazy. Voltec doesn't work, does it? Voltec Crazy. Can't have the Wanderer anymore. I suppose you couldn't play it in the vault though, could you? So I don't really go anywhere. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we got that. So they don't like my music selection because it would literally be like Diamond City Radio on repeat. All the Fallout songs. that I like. I didn't take requests. Maybe something weird like that, because I only have a select few albums. Like Fallout Vinyl. Yeah, he's only got a select amount. We could bring him in here. So Fallout Vinyl is a content creator who has Fallout songs on vinyl, and he'll do like little clips of it. So because I'm from the, we're in the vault, we can only play. We've only got so many select records. Only select records. So we've got to play the same songs. Yeah, should put that in there. Ooh, that's gone bigger. Need Bethesda would need that license. Oh, actually, can they not actually use it anymore? That sucks. That is a classic song. Okay, this is quite fun, right? So we all agree that I got kicked out of the vault because they didn't like the fact that I kept playing the same songs on repeat, like Travis. Became Rebel when you wanted to do a remix. Oh, there's me trying to like remix it. They want the actual songs, not a remix version, not one remix. Okay. And it lasted 10 years. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Right, now we've got to pick an NPC. With your character's reputation determined, they don't like good music, just saying. You can now create your first NPC in step 4, one linked to your character. Character creation example, Vault. Oh, you can't say that bit. There you go. Step 3. Moving into step 3. Step 4. Okay. Step 3. Ben rolls on the reputation. Oh, Ben is doing his reputation thing. What did he do? He decides that in a vault where competition is so important, an easy way of becoming disliked is to be accused of cheating. So he notes, I was accused of cheating in the yearly competition. Oh, for God's sake, Ben, why are you cheating? Okay, so linked NPCs. So let's do a linked NPC. We all leave someone behind. Ah, and the same is true for your character. When they left the vault for whatever reason they chose to, they would have likely left people behind. Even characters who rolled up 1, including you, result on the vault population table may have had friends, even if they've since been buried. To represent these connections, roll 4 times on the Vault Dweller NPC table, and then write their name and additional details from those rolls into the Vault NPC section on your data tab. Where's the NPC section? Truth. NPC name. Oh, I could probably put in crazy up here. This NPC will be a representative of your character's reputation in their home vault, so it may be anything from a close friend or a disinterested neighbour, or even a violent rival. On to the next bit. Alright, so we have to roll 4 times. Once the character is generated, write down your first NPC on the data tab and move on to step 5, vault number and region. Oh, cool. Right, what did Ben do? After determining that his character was accused of cheating, Ben uses step 4 to determine who accused him. He rolls a 5, a 12, an 18, 17. Create a character called Rook. What was his next one? 12. Baddies. Oh, I see. So you would go across. So you go name, appearance, personality, and vault position. So he rolled. What? I'm not sure you say his name. Badly scarred, sarcastic man who acts as a vault enforcer. Okay. I'm not letting you. No, you are. Welcome in, Mars. Welcome in, Mars. No, you are. You're not late. It's fashionable. How are you doing? We are slowly going through making a character, so we're going to roll 4 times. And we're going to go across on this table, which means this is going to be really fun to try and do, because I have to interact. It comes up with a different page every time. So, we're going to roll for the name. We're going to roll for the name. 14. You know what? This is going to be easier if I just write this down here and do this separately. Can I write this down and do it separately? No. Okay. 14. We'll roll again. So 14 is Cassius. It's Gaunt. Oh dear. Dutiful. Or I completely not wrote down the numbers. A medic. Oh, well, this is helpful. What is it? Dutiful? No, he's Gaunt. So he was 3. Gaunt. Did I not do that enough times? I did not. So this is 8. Ambitious. No, it was dutiful, wasn't it? Yeah, 16. 16, then 8. Then 8. Alright, let's write it over here. I'm pretty good. I saw my viewers do a stream on the solo ages ago with the Twitch chat, but nothing followed after that. Oh, was there like a group of 4 of them on camera at the same time? I think Sophie was on it, and I've met Sophie a couple of times. I think Sophie might have been at UKG last year. I think. Right. So our NPC's name. Cassius. Cassius. How do you write it in here? Well, dweller NPC. Assuming it goes on here. Oh no, it goes in this bit. NPC. Okay, so it's Cassius. So he's wrote it as a character called Rook. A baddest guard is Gaunt, isn't he? A Gaunt. But dutiful. Medic. I mean, I could think of having worse friends in the vault right now, but he's a medic. So Cassius... I got very confused then. I just looked and saw Good Evening Crazy on the internet page. I got very confused then. So Cassius is a Gaunt, dutiful medic. Ben records Rook on the map tab. I badly injured Rook during a competition one year. He's never forgiven me. That's why he's accused me of cheating. Nice. Useful too. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking he's useful. So are we going to say... So guessing this has to then link in. So to catch up... Yeah, you would hope a medic was dutiful, right? Maybe he was... Do you think he likes me or not? I mean, he's... You know... So my vault... They have blaring klaxons and constant music, sonic acclamations. But the isolated residents and fearful atmosphere, and I'm very hostile. Nobody likes me, so our backstory is... I'm a DJ, but because of being stuck in a vault, I've really only got select records. So I'm DJ crazy, and they don't like my music, and they don't want their remixes, and they got fed up with the same songs. So how are we going to link Cassius into me? Oh, Cassius had to be my medic because I got the other vault dwellers didn't like me. I mean, pretty sounds up, right? Nice. It does sound like a handy one. Yeah, so he's my friend. I can imagine this very, like, skinny guy. But he does his job. He fixed my hernia. Yeah, he fixed my hernia. Lifting all the records, right? Okay, let's put that in. Fixed my hernia. Had to watch your back. He had to watch. I like that. It's my hernia from carrying all the... to watch my back. He could be like, he was one looking out for me. That's getting tinier and tiny. Okay, we'll put it in there. He's dutiful. He's nice, right? He's nice. I like this. This is quite fun. I hope it's fun. I hope it's not boring. We're literally doing this together. We'll probably do more and more a bit quicker when we know what we're doing. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing. Okay, he's like my mate. I'm gonna put mate. There we go. That sums it up. We'll remember that. Right. Vault number and region. The final step in creating your starting vault is to note its vault number, the numerical designation on the front door and the back of every vault jumpsuit of its dwellers. Okay. A vault number can be any number between 1 and 122, which is currently which is the currently understood number of vaults at time of writing. Fair enough. Though many numbers may have already been applied to vaults in the existing world of Fallout. Known vaults. At this stage or in subsequent playthroughs of Wasteland Wanderer, you may even elect to play in one of the following vaults using the listed truth and regions. Good old Dr. Cassius. I won't have a bad word said about him. He's good. You know, he is just going to do his job. He's just this cool guy who's just sat there waiting. Dutiful. He doesn't matter if he likes you or not if you play the same. He probably comes in wearing earplugs. But he fixed my hernia from carrying all the music. All the records. Watches me back. Right, okay. Known votes. These truths do not align with those on the vote experimental population tables, instead showing how these tables can be used as a jumping off point for further exploration. Cool. How do you pick your... Once you've chosen a vault number, select a region from the region table and add that to your map tab. How are we going to pick the number? So I think you can literally just read it. First step of creation, Ben gives his vault number 113 and decides that it's set close to the Commonwealth, just on the wrong side of the glowing sea. Control vault. Schism for fate? From fate? I don't even know what that word is. Oh, that's cool. So your region, you could have the Mojave Wasteland, New California, so basically, you name a place and it's there. I'm thinking we could roll. But they go 3, 8, 11, 12, 13, 15, 17, 19. 118. So, So you've got every different place in Fallout. Full of snobs, teenagers out guidance, overstocked armory. Okay, should we go for something that's quite similar to the vault setting? Probably makes a banging cup of tea as well. I imagine he's like one of them, you know, you've hit yourself, you've bumped yourself, and he brings you a biscuit and a cup of tea or something, yeah? I think that's what he does. Oh, look, it's overseen by AI. So we have Control Vault, overrun by raiders, a seed for something bigger, false sacrifice, lines of danger, unsealed door, ghoulish city, Control Vault, schism. I don't even know what schism from fate is. What does schism mean? I've never heard of that before. A split or division between strongly opposed sections or parties caused by difference of opinion or belief. I believe my music is banging, right? The vote, on the other hand, apart from good old Cassius, what's his name? Cassius, yeah. These are questions. What brand of biscuit? What brand of biscuit would Cassius bring? Oh, I'm thinking it'll be quite a bog standard because he's quite gaunt. So I'm thinking it'll be like a rich tea, just a plain, nothing fancy like a chocolate chip. I think like a rich tea. You know, one of them. Well, one of the biscuits I always let dry. Nobody ever wants. Ooh, there's no idea. I was like, schism. That's how you say it. I'm kind of leaning towards that one. That's New California. This is a very important question, isn't it? Sounds like a medical condition. I bet Cassius is diagnosed as schism. That's why I was like, what is this? I mean, that's Vault 13. That's pretty unlucky, isn't it? Delayed opening of Birthplace of the Future. Emptied by force, mysteriously empty. Split into blue and red factions, misplaced hate. Under new management, gambling solves everything. Experimental flora overrun by spore carriers. Full of snobs, teenage rap guidance. Overstacked armory abandoned to rads. Overseen by AI, finding the best by any means. Mad science experiment. Unfinished and lost. I mean, you could argue. I'm thinking of number 13 because we don't know what schism means and we quite like the name of that. Why does it always end with eugenics, young soldiers? Control vault full of promise. Over here, one man, a lot of puppets. Vault of Gold, a secret service base. So these are like the vaults, right? Happy people, abandoned, forgotten research facility, Fev test site, super mutant home, test site productivity boosting tech, one driven woman. I want driven woman to host the best radio station, and I'm testing productivity boosting tech. That's why it's booming out. I mean, that kind of could fit. I still like the schism one because it's a cool word. Aggression experiments infested with bloatflies. I was like, that sounds to me. I don't really want to be infected with bloatflies, do you? Pacific ideals killed to the last. Chem addicts cleaned up. Free chems. Wildlife studies understaffed and pressured. Unlimited oversee authority. Isolation society. Chem-laced air, maddened populace, no leader, no fun, lots of guns, Gary! Cryogenic storage, cold 2, which is obviously Vault 111 from Fallout 4. Virtual reality prison, tranquility lane, wealthy people may port unfinished, 10 rich, 300 poor, robotic. Oh, okay, so which one should we go for? I'm kind of gonna, I like the sound of the schism. Silence given. Right, back with a cup of tea. What did I miss? Have you got a biscuit, Master M? Because this could be the deciding factor. We're deciding what kind of brand of biscuit Cassius, our NPC, would bring you with a cup of tea after he's like done his medic duties on you. I think it would be a very strong, rich tea. I think. So I'm thinking, where are we? Oh, we're here. I'm thinking. Where's the schism? I'm looking for the word. Control Vault, schism from fate. So I'm presuming that means split or division between strongly opposed sectors or pies, caused by difference in opinion and belief. I believe my music is amazing. The rest of the vault, on the other hand, do not. So we could go for that one. It's in New California. Or test site for productively boosting tech, one driven woman. It's not quite because I'm being kicked out because they don't like me. But then we're testing the music, the sound system. So it's either going to be the schism or the tech, a one driven woman. Because I am a driven woman who wants to play my music. But I've been denied. So I feel like Cassius would give rich tea. Or a plain digestive hurry. Oh, you can't have custard creams. Elite. Oh my god. It's always the argument, custard creams or bourbons. Bourbon? Yeah. Custard cream or bourbon. Oh. Probably custard cream. That probably gets my vote. Could chocolate bourbon be a possibility if he was feeling a bit lively one day? Oh, that is true. That is true. Maybe he's a bit like, oh, you know, he's just had a supply drop. He's going to give us a bourbon. If you're specifically like, so maybe what I need to do is play the music that he likes, and then I get all the bourbons. Like Vitty's nice. Oh, is it nice or nice? Nice. The nice biscuits. Oh, they're plain little biscuits covered in the sugar. Nice. What doctor is he? Because a normal doctor wouldn't have sugary biscuits. This is a good point. It just says medic. What kind of doctor should he be? Because otherwise, yeah, he wouldn't have sugary biscuits, would he? But I suppose if he's a medic, he's just ramming in the stim packs, I guess. He's yeah. Bourbon. Oh yeah, get your sodium in with that. With the added salt. Oh, see, everyone's like bourbon custard cream. Have you had the custard creams? Which you've got the different flavoured ones, but you can think you get like strawberry. How do you? This is another question, right? We're going Cassius. This is important research for Cassius. Right? How do you eat your custard cream / bourbon? Do you take the biscuit and eat it, or dunk and then eat it? Or do you, or am I the only one of this? Take one side off, eat that, do that to get the cream off, bite the cream off, or what I do is I pull it against my front teeth, eat that off, and then eat the rest of the biscuit. Or is that just weird? Or am I just weird? Is this why I'm getting kicked out of the vault? Because I eat my custard creams weird? They ordered bourbon, but it was the wrong kind, so it's just filled with biscuits. Or they ordered a crate of bourbon and it wasn't a biscuit that arrived, it was the alcohol version. Oh, it's like bourbon on custard creams. Maybe that's the secret signal. Depending on what song you play, who will pay you in a different biscuit. Yes. Okay, so the music he doesn't like, you get your rich tea, because they're dry as hell, aren't they? If he's like, this is a so-so, he might bring you a McVitie's. Something. Yeah. But if he likes it, it's the bourbons, the custard creams, the elite biscuits are coming out, yeah? Like I've never been to the restocked dinner. They exist. That's true, just like feeding biscuits. Well, maybe they're not so sugary. He's gone, so he's going to be quite skadeel. But then he's not eating the biscuits. Oh, he's trying to fatten everybody up. He's not eating the biscuits. Goated biscuit methods. Is. Can you imagine? Oh, I'm just weird. I vote on the Dudley given bourbons if you have an upsetting appointment surgery, but usually a non-sugar. This is what we're going to go for. This is a good point. He probably wouldn't give out sugary biscuits. He's definitely not eating them himself. Yeah, he's giving them out. I think that we have the biscuit ratio. Where on a scale of 1 to biscuit, or 1 to bourbon, rich tea to bourbon, on a scale rich tea to bourbon, whereabouts are you? Well, I think no. Or it goes on scale 1 to 10. So it'll be like this, yeah? He'll go on a scale of 1 to 10. So you have to answer 1 to 10, and then he'll go down, and he'll be like, oh, 1 to 10. So 1 to 4, 5 to 6. Everyone will eat biscuits. I'm like when I get a Kit Kat. The chunky. I bite the ends, and then I'll snap off the bits. Bite off the end, the sides of the chocolate, the top, and maybe the bottom, and I eat the wafer. Oh, I've been watching a lot of This Country, and then there's the thing that Curtin goes on about his pizza, and Carrie's just like, give me some of your pizza. He's like, no, because that's why he freaks out in Pizza Hut, because he doesn't follow the standard pizza way. He eats his pizza inside out, so if you cut it, there's no way he can eat his pizza. Hobnobs. Oh, hobnobs have got to bring their roasters. Surely, I would put a hobnob up there. Right, we need to have a biscuit. Should we write this? We need a biscuit scale. We're creating a whole biscuit scenario here for Mr. Cassius. Where's the notes? We'll put it in the notes section. The biscuit he gives you is Jaffa cakes. That's why the Vault are annoyed with me, because is a Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit? They're up in arms because I'm getting the Jaffa cakes and they're not. I saw him washing out in the medication dispensary and he threw a pack of chocolate hobnobs at me. Maybe that's what he does when he gets really annoyed. He loves them at you. I don't prescribe traditional pizza slicing methods. Yes, you know what I mean. This country. I love this country. Not this country, but this country, the show. I'm sure it's called This Country, isn't it? Ah. Care, you don't understand. Why are you crying? I'm not. I'm just hungry. I don't prescribe traditional pizza slicing methods. Can you bite the coating off of Ferrero Rochers? There's just... I haven't tried this. Okay, here's some Ferrero Rochers just to try. Just eat like the chocolate and then you get left with like the middle bit. Cake biscuits by definitions must be baked twice. And then what flavour do you have for cakes? Oh, okay. We're going. He likes. We're gonna put it in here. Cassius. He has a biscuit. What should we call it? Biscuit medic rating. So we're gonna start off with like number 1 is your rich tea, and then we go up. Oh, what about Jammy Dodgers? Oh my god, I love Daisy May Cooper. Or I get their mum to go say tomato, tomato, tomato. No, that's it, tomato. I thought that's quite similar to me. Jammy, where were Jammy Dodgers? Jammy Dodgers could be like... I like that, the McVitie pain scale. Let's put that on here. So your rich tea. What would a midpoint one be? Yo, Khan, welcome in. You're coming because we're discussing the ranking system of a biscuit for this character. No, Dodgers the jam. Oh, that's true. Where would you rate yourself, Jammy? Obviously a 10. Yo, Khan, welcome in. Rich tea, nice, plain, digestive. Chocolate covers something, ending, and boom. Then we'll go. Plain digestive's probably about 3. Do you think? Ginger nuts, that should have a medical use of something. They're very good because they'll be like ginger, they're warming. They are very good for anti-sickness, nausea. Well, not anti-sickness, nausea. Oh my god, shortbread has to be it. Now, where would we put shortbread? Because I would put shortbread. Oh, shortbread is nice. But compared to, like, say, your cookies and your bourbons and your custard creams and your jammy Dodgers, I feel like shortbread might... What would you say? Mid? Ginger nut, you see? The ginger nuts are good. Maybe pulls out the ginger nut if you're really ill. Well, not everybody likes ginger nut, do they? I'm a 9. At least one for being too sticky to finish a pack. That is fair. That is fair. As yeah, my mum often gave me ginger nut biscuit when I felt sick as a child. They're so good and they're warming and they've got ginger's very good for anti-inflammatory, so maybe we need to put the ginger nut in there somewhere. 6 to 8 region Bicky. Where should we put it? Should we put the ginger nut at 5? Because not many people like it and it's good for like sickness. Yeah. I'm kind of going odd numbers here. Ginger nut. Should we go chocolate digestive? About 6, because then it's sticky. Choc digestive. This is nothing to do. Yes, I can tell it. Malted milks. Oh my god, malted milks. Where would that be? I feel like that's with the picture of the cow on it. Oh my god, that'd be malted milks, but with a Brahmin on it instead of a cow. Where should we put that? Should we put that as a... Please argue with me if you don't like this list. Controversial, but ginger nuts are best like stale. Do they go a little bit softer or do they go a lot harder? What are we going to say? 7? 7 should be like... To the 3 out of 10. Would you say whether ginger nut should be like number 2, or should I move it? Should I move my... Can you read my list? Right, should I just go for... So number 10, or are we saying that's the bourbon, yeah? Are we putting 9 as like the custard cream? Our cookie's got to go in there somewhere, right? What have I missed? Jammy Dodger. Where is the Jammy Dodger going? Costless biscuits. And it's also the chocolate chip ratio. I'm really deciding what 7 and 9. I mean 7 and 8. Chocolate chip cookie. Jammy Dodger. I'm kind of feeling, are we putting the chocolate more up? Cookies. Ah, you Marylands, you see. Ah, that depends. Ah, the ones... Millie's cookies are too squishy to dunk, but those Maryland ones are in the biscuit territory. Depending on where you're from. I mean, this is true, isn't it? Baked once if it's a cookie. Because it's so like with the biscuits as well, aren't they? I feel like, should we put in there? 10 is feeling great, one of the best biscuits. Right, biscuits, this is great. Should we put chocolate chip in here? Should we put cookie? Well, I don't know. I feel like Jammy Dodger are pretty... Should I put 8 as Jammy Dodger? Because you probably get more jam than you do cookie. Oh, I think choc chip. I have got some... Oh, I haven't put shortbread in. Alright, should we put this here? We'll put number 7. We'll 2. We need one for number 2. Oh, I haven't put hobnob in. Should we put that? Should we, are we moving the I feel like plain digestive is up there because it's kind of filling, or should I put the plain digestive as number 2? I know. Let's have it. What are we guys thinking? Number 1 is a rich tea. 2 is a plain digestive. 3 could maybe be like the ginger nut, because not everybody likes them. But it's also good for sickness. But if you've got sickness, you get stuck with a ginger nut. Right, we've got 2 more. 4 and 5. We've got too many. Sure, you can have pain types as well. I mean, this is true. This is kind of, yeah, okay. Maryland cookies are just a company that has lost its own identity. Know better than anybody what constitutes a cookie's first biscuit. See, to us, depending where you're from, a cookie and a biscuit. Oh, what's this? I got butterbeer flavour ones. My next session is the next character, then session after that is next character, then by session finish we can leave the vault. We'll be like, this is most that we're doing the most important. Yeah. After that, then yeah, we'll be like, do like 15. If you've got 2 minutes, surely you can have plain. I like this malted. Oh, malted milk. I like that malted milk. We forgot that one. Malted milk. And then are we doing? Lewis, son, welcome in. Hi, I have the Fallout or level role playing game book. Oh, do you? Oh, how are you finding it? Oh, pink wafer biscuit is the lowest of the low. Oh, do you rate that lower? Should I put the pink biscuit and then for... What are we missing? What have we said? So we've got a little side tangent because my NPC is called Cassius. He's very gaunt, but he's a very dutiful medic. So he's helped me out with a hernia. I'm not very well liked in my vault because the vault has got a lot of like music and we're experimenting. So my backstory is I'm DJ crazy. But we decided because he's a medic we now have got a biscuit scale, well, the McVitie scale. But this changes depending on how you are. It's about talking biscuits. This is very important information for Cassia's backstory. So we've got number 1 is your rich tea because it's plain. 2 is your plain digestive because it's plain. 3 is your malted milk. Oh, it was the ginger, wasn't it? We're gonna go 4 is ginger. What else are we gonna go with? Ginger is kind of mid, would you say? Should go 5 is your ginger because their health benefit that comes with them. What would you say number 4 is? It has information of the Commonwealth that wasn't in the game, which is interesting. I must admit I've not actually read the second bit. I like how they put all like a very brief like information on everything in there, so you can sort of like get up to date with everything. Regional dialects clashing over buns, bread, rolls. That's true, not with biscuits and cookies. Solid. Then this is a bit confusing when Americans look like what they call biscuits, and they're like rusks, which is not a biscuit. I was looking down party rings. This might change the entire scale. Party ring. I feel like everything needs to move down 1. Do you agree? Party rings, everything needs to move down 1. So we can put party rings up there. Okay, this is happening. Chocolate digestive, yeah, they're kind of sneaky. We're moving everything down. Now, where would you rank it? I think we might need to move these down. I think like this. Party ring. I will get rid of that for measures. I saw party ring and was like, yes. Hey! I'm glad. Right. Are we going like Dunk Billy? Like if you get dunked while in pain, then you just melt. You see, then it's dunctability, pain scale. Ginger beaks of action medicine. What if the biscuit? So what if that's the biscuit he gives you? I mean, maybe ginger should be. You can have a ginger. Should we take ginger out because then he could just also give you that as well? That's kind of like. Should we put pink wafer in? See, I don't mind a pink wafer. Oh, it's not a biscuit. Is it a biscuit? It's a wafer, isn't it? It's not technically a bit. I was about to say the wafer with the marshmallow in the middle. That's technically not a biscuit. It's a wafer. Oh, malted milk. We haven't put that in there. Oh, we have. This is now when you're sitting there going. Is it classed as a biscuit? I love that role playing books, so technically kind of like I went over out in a Royal Flush on content bits. There's a brief history of Robotech, which is a very interesting read. We feel like we need to switch something over. Right, sorry, accidentally dodged pink wave of the class. I feel like we're doing gingerbread a bit just 10 rings of forge that day, each was given a biscuit and I wanted the rich tea of power. Ring of power. Let's go. I can't spell biscuits. This is like ultimate. Just tell me brands here. Wagon Wheel. Malt with milk. Jammy Dodgers. I've spelled jammy wrong. I'll put jammy now. Party rings are on the list. Chocolate fingers. Alright, wagon wheels. They're getting smaller. Malted milk is on the list. Jammy Dodgers. Party rings. Bourbons. Ginger nut. Rich tea. Hobnobs. We have missed hobnobs. Plain digestive hobnobs. Hobnobs, to be fair, are up there. Custard cream. Chocolate finger. Pink wafer. 18 popular British biscuits ranked. How? What? By their Pepto-Bismol coloured exterior. Pink Panther wafers aren't strawberry or bubblegum flavoured. They're just pink wafer. Jam and cream. Oh, now we're getting posh. Posh biscuits. Jaffa cakes. I haven't put them on there. Caramel digestives. Are you putting the caramel digestive higher than an ordinary digestive? How are these 18 popular? Dark chocolate. I have a feeling these are not. This is lying to me. Who would rank? I like dark chocolate, but it's not the first thing that comes to mind. Shortbread. Tunnocks caramel wafer. How is that a biscuit? It's literally wafer covered in chocolate. With caramel. Tea cake. You know the Tunnocks thing, which has got nothing but marshmallow. Caramel digestive, right? I think this site has lied to me. Because that does sound nice. But I'm like, how? Scottish shortbread. Here we go. 10 classic British. I like how we've gone from Fallout to biscuits. This is very Britishism. That's what we want to call it. That's a scone. I'm on a page that says British biscuits, and the first picture is a scone. We're not in America, which they look like that. Yes, I love British cakes and pastries, but why are you... These are biscuits. Shortbread. Scottish shortbread. What the fuck is that? What? They've got a picture of classic bourbons, which are filled with not classic bourbon. They're filled with greens, I'm guessing pistachio and something else. That's not a classic bourbon picture. British hobnob biscuits. That's not what a hobnob looks like. That's a, please call it Jaffa. Homemade Jaffa cakes. I've made a homemade Jaffa cake once. Pie ring, please. Homemade pie rings. Black currant tea biscuits. Empire biscuits. They just look like buttery sultana. I don't feel like these are very... We kind of gone from a massive tangent here. They're lying to me, chat. It's lying to me. Dragons ain't a biscuit to me. Yeah, I won't go... Let me go and grab the biscuit tin. It's kind of like a dessert. It's getting smaller. Chocolate fingers are only for Christmas. That's true. Don't really have the chocolate fingers every time here. Caramel digestives. I like dark chocolate digestives over and oh, I do like dark chocolate. Caramel to top tier. Oh, this is true. Unrivaled. Lubricant classed as... Are they? Is it? I don't actually know. I like them. Oh, I had it then. Is it? It's called a cookie. Honey sweetened German cookie. Traditional Wikipedia. Well, we're going to go by what Wikipedia says, shall we? It's always the best idea. From the German word loaf. Very sweet. Okay. Type of cake. Okay, so Wikipedia is telling me various words it doesn't know. Sounds like AI wrote that. AI has never dunked a hobnob too long and had it fall into the abyss. I think AI has definitely written that, because I was a bit like, hang on, these are not the biscuits I'm looking for. Dubai chocolate. Maybe it was Dubai chocolate filled. Chocolate things only at Christmas. It's just poor mindset. I mean, you get like the multi. They only bring out, was it the multi ones? I do like chocolate fingers. They're nice. Right? Have we? That's true. Now you got me thinking about chocolate fingers. So we've got rich tea, plain digestive, malted milk, ginger nut, chocolate toast shortbread, jammy dodger pie ring crust. Okay, right. Massive tangent. If you've lost a hobnob, maybe don't talk for it's 2 hours. It's solid. Like a ginger nut. If it's gone, you've been in there too long. How about we continue while we consider? But I think it's fine. This is very important market research. Where are we? What are we doing now? So yeah, so Cassius is very excited about his... Oh, we need to mark this off, to be fair. Have we got to this part yet? So technically we need to... Okay. So we haven't decided. Should we go for the schism? Because we kind of went off a tangent there. Was it 13? They like a controlling vault because they like to control their own music, but they're not allowed to. So it's either control vault, schism from fate. What does schism mean again? Schism meant like the difference between from fate. Split a division between strongly opposed. I don't know what all fate would mean. Is in Final Fantasy. It's not quite what I thought was gonna come up with that. Or we're going to test site for productivity boosting tech, because like if I am like they're making noise, I'm kind of maybe should we go for the not because it's one driven woman, because it's me locked away. The Commonwealth Quincy. Was given over which biscuits are best. I mean, maybe this is where we're coming from. Should we go for the schism? Should we go for schism? They're the most well-equipped dunking a medium. I like this. You know what? Where we have to test this one day on stream, I'll just have all these biscuits lined up and we kind of dunk and test. Kind of like resulting in a divide. Should we go for that one? Probably schism over which biscuit. And then we can schism over which biscuit is better. Go number 13. I've completely lost what we're doing. Well, you all start off on level 1, by the way. Oh, I couldn't even say that. That was fantastic. The bischism. Bischism. The bischism. Vault. We're in Vault 13. A baker's dozen. It's meant to be. A baker's dozen is 13. This is meant to be. So we are in New California. A baker's dozen. You know what? Maybe I'll change the music. I mean, we can make this as much as we want, so we can stick to our story of Cassius as being the medic, and we are got loud music playing. Or should we change it because we have the ability to change the story of our vault, and we are a biscuit vault, a baker's vault. We could run with it. Or we can change what our story is. I mean, we do talk about a food. We always talk about food, so maybe we change the food. Well, we'll keep going, and then we'll see if we feel like keeping it by the time we launch into creating a character. But we could change it. We could keep that they're rebelling, because me and Cassius, I back the biscuit ratio. I don't know, we'll come up with something. We're like a food, cheese. Cassie prescribed me a box of French Francis for chronic backache. Oh, now we're posh. Oh, French fancies. What? Maybe we need to change this to be like, he's a baker. Vault-Tec provide a lifetime of every biscuit to find out which one runs out first, or he's better. And maybe the rest of the vault are annoyed with me and Cassius because we are locked away in our little DJ overseeing vault with all the biscuits. Because they all want at them, but we like got to ration them. Maybe we change it to that. Because we can. I mean, we always talk about food, right? We always talk about food. So this is where the divide is, you see. Because some people would be like, the ginger nut is the ultimate. The other side is like, it's the worst biscuit in history. So we have to take the biscuits away. Otherwise, there would be like a biscuit revolt. Maybe. You get sent out to replace the water chip and stumble upon the Unity, a super mutant race that wants to rid the wasteland of biscuits forever in favour of and cakes and pastries. I like that. Should we change it? We can change it. It is what Bethesda would have wanted, right? Right, should we just... We haven't got very far. Should we start again? Are we all in favour of changing this and going with that? Because I'm quite happy, you know, we're building this character together. Yo, Goldfinch, thank you so much for the sub! Huzzah, roll to assume the position for Fisto! I love that. We could have a little... a tea robot. You know, like Lara Croft, where she has, like, the butler. We could literally... Like my Nukatron. Oh my god, I could be like my Nukatron. But instead of a Nukatron, it's like a Biscuitron. We could have a Biscuitron. So I'm slightly trying to change position there. Right. Master's been dipping people in laced cake batter. And like Mr. House is Mr. McVitie. Actually, no, we might get copyright calling Mr. McVitie. Mr. Kipling. Come on, call it Mr. Kipling. Mr. Muckling. Or something. Muckling. Mr. McVitie's Kipling. Kipvittie. Kipvittie? Kipvittie. Kipvittie. That sounds a bit of a flow. Oh. Biscuit, biscuit, biscuit. A biscuit revolt of 2130 that ended the lives of many biscuits and people. Give us the T-Tron. Okay. Should we make another character? Should we I'm quite happy with this. Should we go back? Right, we're going to keep 13. We're going to keep the Schism because we love that name. So our experiment, I can't remember what we're going to do here. We got 9. So we could either have got experiment. What should we call it? So their ideas are like division, spike supplies, propaganda, genetic tests. What should we call it? I'm loving that idea that we sent out to replace the water chip for stumble on the Unity, a super mutant race that wants to rid the wasteland of biscuits forever. I like how we've gone through here. So we need to... Well, we kept 9, but we're going to change our experiment. Biscuit should we just call it, yeah, biscuit propaganda? I think that will do, won't it? Should we change number 9? So we're going to go back again to the vault experiment. So the experiment... Ooh. It's keeping sort of in line, so I'm going to get rid of 9. And we're going to call it biscuit propaganda. Stop putting a capital there, it's crazy. Biscuit prop. Oh. Propaganda. So our description can be Robert McVitie is founder of McVitie, but Kipling was founded by 3 friends, Xavier Kingsborn Fund. This is, I'm living for this, right. Isolated experiment. Proper, just get it back here. Right, so we're going to change this. So description, should we use Wild Wastelands 1?
For the Emperor!
For the Emperor! Sent out to replace water chip. For Unity. Wasteland of biscuits. Paste. Trees. There you go. What should our truce be? So their truce are kind of like blaring constant music. Unknowing addicts. Heard during messages. So a truce. So sound like 2 key points. Otherwise, they are currently blaring klaxon constant music. Desperate Volties. Hungry Volties. Or something like that. I will give you a I'm too switched on to this. That's not gonna work. Finch. You need to go out for our lovely Finch. He also does 40k Chaos Gate and also known for Fallout 2. For Vault-Tec, what's Vault-Tec, brother? We're now making a little story. It's biscuits as their primary food source. Truths? Biscuits. Oh, be like, what's that bread in Lord of the Rings? But say Fallout? Pamphon bread? I can't think what it's called. Primary food source. Oh, I just thought of a good quest, because we're going to put quests. You've got Radroach in your flour. Lambus bread! It'd be like Lambus bread! And another truth. Health regen, like it's like Lambus bread. Health elves bread. Should we be like, instead of elves, what should we call it? Lambus elves. Course. I put course. Source, I meant. Food source. And we need one more truth. Use is a junk cannon that only shoots biscuits. I liking this. Right, a junk cannon. Cannon. Biscuits. What should we call it? Where? Oh, I've gone. Should we say? Cooling first radiation, Vault of Wonders. I'm not doing it the highest. Yes, the big, like the highest, like the damage thing, and the gun has a giant biscuit barrel. Oh my god, I'm loving this. Be like a t-shirt cannon, but not. We'll think of another truth. We need something that it comes up with. Okay then. Population. Should we keep the population as 11? There are a few of you now, fewer than a day, even so opening the vault door is taboo to mention. So we've got number 11, so we'll keep that the same. But you can do better DPS from smaller biscuit. That's true, more like power range. Yeah, so the harder something like a, imagine a ginger nut being lobbed at you. Okay. Are they all going to be diabetic if they're eating all these biscuits? Ah, truths, you need, which we could put like a Radroach infestation, because they're coming after the flour and the biscuits. But, So our biscuit propaganda sent out to realize orchards of biscuits. Up with Cassie feed some Oreos. Lower it down. Is America. I mean, so we could just put it like. I don't know what other truth we could give it. Compulsory fitness. I don't know, it's compulsory. You have to do, so now at school you had to do like PE and games. You have to do that so you don't get fat. Okay, so should we keep the population as the same? Because Isores is a fearful atmosphere. We're fearful of the Cyprians that are outside trying to steal everything. Okay. Should we keep them as hostile? Should we change that? It's not about the records. They are. My belly's rumbling. I did have some food. Talking about biscuits. Hostile. Fan suggestion. Should we change? Me and Cassius are looking after the biscuits. Something. What did we say? Something like that, wasn't it? The T-Tron. I know that. Robert McVitie is founder of McVitie, but Kipling was founded by 3 friends: Sarah Kegels, Van der Velde, and Vincent. We could change their name to be like biscuit names. Oh, who have their biscuit recipe? They don't like me. Cause supply and recipe. I mean, technically, like, my little Vault boy is here. We used to do like Vault cooking, and now I don't have time to do it. But like the Vault cookbook, I have the Vault Dweller cookbook. We could call it the recipe book. Vault Tech recipe book, because I spelled that completely wrong. But I do actually have that, and Vault Boy does have his own little apron. Okay, cool. So he's got to be a medic because of all the biscuits, but then you've got to do Vault Fitness. So we'll keep him the same. We'll keep 13. Schism. They're under in decisions that saying, oh, they shouldn't be kept. The biscuits shouldn't be kept away from them, but they should be, because otherwise I'll eat them all. Oh, let's change this. So medic, and he's helping like with all the biscuit related eating. Assists with. Oh, okay, I suppose he's the medic. He helps to make sure he has his biscuit. McVitie scale. Oh, so fidgety. Right, there we go. Right, we're happy with that. So, Control Vault, Schism for Fate, they're all divided because they feel like we should all have access to the biscuits. Oh, Jesus, didn't mean to do that. Oh. Where do I put that bit? Okay, cool. Well, it was. So I don't really like that. Okay. Right, vote number. We've got number 13 on the region table and on your map tab. After which you complete the first stage of character creation, you can move to stage 2, special attributes. Alright, cool. Now we can do our special attributes. Right, now we also need to mark off on the map. We need to have 4 other locations. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5 square. So if you say a number, I'll put in so we block it out so we can't actually get there. They are marked off on the map. Or I suppose I could roll. Would that be easier? I can change it somehow. Interact. We'll change it down. Should we roll? Roll. 25, what did I say? Start. 1d20. That would be 24, wouldn't it? Not 25, crazy. 24. 20. I'd put 24 and it went back to 5. 4. 4. I'll go the other thing. Go. One thing I say, I don't usually like the limited map, but that's just me. Because it is quite interesting. I wonder how it would actually... Where is it gone on here? Wait. Stop. 9. I wonder how it will actually play out. 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a no-no square. Oh, okay. Again, because it saves me having to switch back, interacting. So number 9. Roll. Okay, number 8. Or should we roll it this way? Start. 14. That would make sense to use it as 24 because I've got a vault in the way. This is why I can't be trusted. 19. Okay, now I mark them off. That would make sense. Got a vault in the way. I like this. So we are going to interact. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should put this as a no-no square. Can I copy that post? It's a no-no square. If you know that from TikTok, this is my no-no square. Don't touch me there. 8 is a no-no square. 14, 10, that will be here. And then 19, 15, 16, 17, 18. They're very like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not in the right place, is it? Crazy. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Are we liking the no-no square locations? Because we're kind of up one corner. But then this could be fun to go through here. Let's go as danger at. We're going to count it as danger. This is where you can't actually go to. So on the map, you can't interact with that square, I believe it said. So it's like a mountain or something, I think it said. There we go. 4 additional locations should be randomly selected or marked as impossible. These are spaces in the wasteland too dense, dangerous, there we go, or topographically difficult to actively travel in or out of. And then I got to label them all. So they're at danger squares. Oh, go across. 5, 6, 7. Then we have to do this. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I feel like we need a square on the left, don't we, really? We're kind of all a bit up here. What do you think? One more roll? Or should we move that one to that side? Should we literally put it to the other side? Or that one? Should I roll twice more? That one will go back to oh, that's gonna mess up my brain power. 5, 10. Do we not count that one? 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, 25, 10, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'll put that one here onto number 17. Break that up. Should we put it onto number 17? So that becomes the no-no square. That becomes 16. Oh right, so it's too much, isn't it? 15, 16, 17, 18. That's better. That's better. Okay. Attributes. In the final step of vault creation, Ben gives us vault number 1113. Well, oh, I thought you went wealthy people. Oh, we just made a number up. Use this as a basis for the vault you decide to vault with. Okay. Right, number 2. So this is how far we're probably going to get tonight, just making the character. As we all know from the Vault-Tec reels, that's really put me off because it keeps jumping. As we all know from Vault Tech Reels, oh, there's also a really cool thing when you get to do like your goat as well. As we all know from Vault Tech Reels, we are all special, and in this stage we will determine exactly how special your Vault Dweller is. By the end of the stage, you will assign points to each of your character's 7 attributes, which are Strength, Perception, Endurance, Charisma, Intelligence, Agility, and Luck. Each of these attributes is ranked from 1 to 10. The higher the number, the greater the character's affinity with that attribute. A character with a Strength of 10 will be known for the Wasteland for their incredible feats of brawn, whereas the only tales told about someone with a strength of 1 will be how they once got out-wrestled by a Radroach. I'm not gonna lie, that would be like me. I'm trying to bring my thing closer. Before assigning attribute points, each attribute starts with a value of 4. Note this, and then distribute 12 additional attribute points, raising the selector scores as you see fit. No attribute can be raised above a value of 10. So you start off on 4, so we have 12 points. So how are we? Do we have this? I mean, technically we start off on level 1, so we can put 1 in there. Skills. Does this go on here? Wherever you favour balance of specialised, focus the character on a purpose. You can create any type of character with. A pre-assigned spread of points has been demonstrated here, so you can see what balanced focus specialised character looks. So at the bottom, I don't know if you can actually see. So it's got balance is 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, whatever. It's focus and specialised. Or should we make our own? So they go through exactly what each one is. So if you know Fallout, you know what strength, perception, endurance, and everything is. So it's quite good. It like breaks it down. See that? I don't know where you put it. This is great. The Vault Dweller. This is really cool. So we need to make a note somewhere. Should we put this in the notes section? Perks, injuries, gear, ammo, HP max, supplies cap, skills. Sure it goes. Your attributes. Should we just put it in the say injuries? Should put it in the attribute bit. Attribute. So what should we label them all? I'll go down. Spare. What? So you all start off on 4, so then you have 12 points to use in total. So if we are like Biscuit Mania, well, I'm not very well liked, so I'm guessing my charisma is not going to be very high. So we put that as a 4. Should we put that as a 4 because if they apparently don't like me, I don't think it's very high. So we've still got 12 points. So, I mean, we can start off using like, well, they have a focus, specialised. How easy a character notices danger, how aware they are of their environment, how it is used to make attacks, and your weapons by ranks and perception. If you want your character to be an observant person and solve problems by studying your surroundings. Do you think they're really good with that? In a vault full of people don't like me because I've got their weapons. I mean their biscuits. Oh, how to expand your attributes. Note them in the attributes section of your data tab. There's an attribute bit. Oh, I completely just ignored that bit there, but that's okay. Quest name. Oh, it's across here. Right, I'm going to put the charisma as 4, because I'm apparently not going to be very... I completely missed that they spelled it out special. So, my strength. Would that be 4 or more? So we've got 12 to do. Strength measures a character's physical prowess. Is used by characters to make melee attacks, use heavy weapons, and exert themselves beyond their limits. By ranks in the strength attribute if you want to solve problems through brute force. I mean, if it's about biscuits, I could kind of imagine that I'm going to be the one that's wielding the rolling pin because you can get that as a weapon in Fallout. So, should we put that up there? What should we put it as? Having a rolling pin. So we've got 12 to play with. Just notification for your streamers these days. I'm very sleepy and getting early night. Hope you have a good one. No worries at all. Thank you for dropping in. Much appreciated. We're just having a go at the solo RPG book. I forgot what it was called then. So I'm thinking if I'm like having to fend off my strength, I like to think I'm armed with like a rolling pin. So should we put that in a? We've got. That'll be 2. 6. Perception. Perception influences how easy a character notices danger, how aware they are of their environment, how it's used to be to make attacks with energy weapons. By ranks the perception attribute if you want your character to be at level 7. That fits. That fits, yeah. I'll have a weapon which is a rolling pin. Perception, I don't think it'll be as high. I mean, we can change these. Notices danger. I'm in danger. How aware they are of their environment, how it is used to make attacks. Well, I don't use energy weapons. And we've got the biscuit cannon. I'm aware, 5. I'm aware that no one likes me. That's 3. Endurance represents natural toughness and resilience. It influences how many health points a character has and how easy they find it to shrug off physical dangers. By ranks an endurance attribute if you want your character to be hardy and resilient, they push through problems rather than solve them. I think we should be higher, so I've got 3 to play with. Should we put that up as... What do you think? We could just go quite stable. We could go... I mean, you've got to be kind of like have a good endurance, right? Especially if you're eating like rad stuff. Want your character to be hardy and resilient. So we give it 6. So that's 2, 4, 5. I've got another 7. I think we'll keep charisma low. Charisma influences how effectively a character can convince people of their opinions, change their minds, barter, and find safety among others. Buy ranks in the charisma attribute if you want your character to be persuasive, solve problems by talking your way out of them. Well, I'm not very well liked in this, so we're going to keep that as a 4. So intelligence measures a character's smarts, how able they are to apply their mind to an obstacle and how much they remember, and therefore studying the world around them. By ranks in intelligent attribute if you want your character to be cunning and clever and solve your problems by thinking through the most effective solution. Well, if we've kind of got all the biscuits, like we've got to protect them from everybody, I'm kind of like, I suppose it's actually really hard. Was it 3, 2, 4, 5. I feel like just putting them all down is like, what should we do? You can kind of just see, you kind of got to know what you're doing to make biscuits and what people like. 2, 4, 6. Agility means how fit and agile a character is, their balance, athleticism, and how precisely they control their body. It is used to make ranged attacks with small guns. Buy ranks if you want your character to be nimble and solve problems with accuracy and skill. I mean, that's quite, yeah, that's, you kind of need that. Especially if you're using like the biscuit cannon, you need to be quite agile. It's not really a small gun though. I'll put it as 5 and then we can edit out. Luck measures how much fortune smiles on a character, how much random chance holds in their favour, generally how often. You can imagine how many fortune cookies you find. When your character have the upper hand on their surroundings, avoid dangerous scenarios. I've already been caught out. I feel like you could actually have a perk where it's like, you know, you collect like magazines to up skills, you collect fortune cookies, and each fortune cookie has got something in it. So like in 76 you can go and see the mystic guy and he'll give you, oh, what's it called, the luck of the day or something. So you find fortune cookies. So should that be quite, I feel like strength might need to be up there, because if you've got to make a lot of your endurance really, natural toughness and resilience. Your endurance really has got a bit higher, because if I'm making like biscuits and baking for the vault, and I feel like luck needs to be, you know, we could put like, you know, you've got a fortune cookie. Maybe I've got one. Just use up the points. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could make... Because you've got the luck of a fortune cookie. Are we agreeing with them? 6 for strength. I feel like we need to put that up, because if I'm wielding a thing, and then we'll put luck down, because you kind of need to find the fortune cookies for luck. So that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Should we go with that? Should we roll with that? Set your skills. Before leaving their vault, your characters develop a unique set of skills, either as part of the experiment due to their job, or even just a hobby. Now free to walk the wasteland, they got to put those skills to the test in a completely new environment. In this stage, you will be either picking up a career template to assign your character, which will determine the skills, or assigning them yourself. Let's do this. Each skill has a rank from 0 to 5. As with attributes, the higher the number, the greater the character's affinity with the skill. For example, a character with a small guns rating of 5 will be well known for their ability to shoot the wings off a blowfly at 40 paces, whereas one with a rating of 0 may even struggle to understand how to load a pistol. There are 2 methods to select your character skills: selecting a career template, or by taking the GOAT, or assigning your skills. So you can either assign your skills, or the GOAT is that you roll. One or 2 methods to determine your character's skills is to assign a skill template to them. To do so, roll on the GOAT table and assign the list of noted skills on your data tab skill section. You may also just pick one of the options that best suits your view of character rather than roll on the table. Each skill in Wasteland Warfare has a governing attribute that is usually used when making tests with that skill. Even though the attribute is most commonly paired with the skill, there are many cases when you will find yourself needing to combine skills with attributes that are not listed on the thing. So pick. Okay, let's pick to fit biscuits. So let's do this. I'm presuming that was good. Does that say perks? Caps? Supplies? It's a bit epic. So skills list. I'm presuming this must need to go in. Let's set the career template to assign your own skills. To do so, total of 15. Your character's intelligence attribute. Rounds across the first goes into choice. So the governing attribute, skill. So should we do one? What one fits biscuits? So athletics, strength, lifting, pushing, pulling, jumping, running and swimming. I mean, you need quite to be quite like, there's a lot going into making. Barter is buying and selling. Big guns. I mean, a biscuit cannon is quite big. Like miniguns. Energy weapons, we're not really using energy weapons. Explosive, blowing things up. Well, let's hope we don't blow the oven up. That's one thing. Medicine, healing people and stabilizing the dying. I mean, that goes with Cassius. Melee weapons, using melee weapons such as bats. Or in our case, it'll be a rolling pin. Pilot, flying and driving. Note that as standard there aren't that many vehicles still working in the wasteland. Repair, science. So it's like Bureau and Chems programming, hacking, small guns, sneak, speech, survival, which is foraging, hunting, cooking, throwing, launching weapons. You could use knives, unarmed. Firing without a weapon or making unarmed attacks. So should we go for... I think either athletics, lifting, pushing, pulling. supposed to be there slightly. I mean, that is true. Foraging, hunting, cooking, and enduring the wastes. Should we just go for survival, actually? Now I've actually read it. Foraging, hunting, cooking, enduring the wastes. I mean, you kind of got to forage to put things in it. And you've got to bake and cook. And you've got to endure. Should we go for that? Should we go survival? I mean, you've got to survive. Oh, right, so go with that one. Athletics, it's kind of like running and jumping. It's not bar. Big guns. It's not energy or explosive or lockpick. Medicine. We've got Cassius. Melee. We hope you're not needing to use your melee weapon a lot. We're not a pilot, not repair, we're not science. Or small guns, or sneak, or speech. Definitely not speech. Throwing, unarmed. That is probably the best fitting one. So, should we... Oh, I've just realised now. Entering attribute. That is endurance. Needing to do could be unarmed. That's true, but survival fits most. It does, and the survival fits... does fit the most. So that is endurance. Which then fits because the endurance is quite high. So I'm just going to have a look and see which one that is. We want survival, that's 2, that's quite low. Can have no more than rank 5, so these have got 4. Attack skills. I don't know what they are. So yeah, I'll get rid of that. So endurance is high already. Stay-at-home parent, athletics, bar, repair. There is a cook. There is one that's already there. Oh, it's kind of got barter though, which is quite high. Medicine is 3, melee, weapon is 4, and survival is 4, so they're quite up there. So there is a cook. A barter. Well, we can change that one. We can put that in to survive, or survival's already on there. We can switch that with something else. We can switch that with... Overseer, therapist, enforcer, sanitation specialist, fitness instructor, armourer, human resources. I like the idea of the cook. So we're going to go quite survival has got to be high. So the cook is then... barter? Buying and selling. I suppose if we're out scavenging for supplies, or we can change it. Medicine, I guess, because it's giving, isn't it? Healing people, because ginger nuts. Melee, because we'll be using. I think like melee. Strength. That's got to be up there. Survival. Survival. I don't think we need to... I think that's good. Right, after adding the skill ranks to the table, you may distribute an additional number of skill ranks equal to your intelligence, adding them as you see fit. One intelligence is 4. No skill may have more than 5 character creation. When the additional points have been assigned, you select 2 skills to become tag skills. I don't quite know where I put them. These are your character specializations. One they may roll additional success with via critical successes. You can pick skills that will complement your character and you tend to use regularly. Well, that's definitely going to be survival. An alternative activates on your skills. Oh, I've got equal 15. Task skills in the Fallout games are skills important to your character that gain a small bonus during character creation. In Wasteland Wanderer, tag skills represent a similar mindset, with each tag skill representing a skill your character has focused on developing. This manifests in Wasteland Wanderer by a tag skill having an increased critical range, meaning you're more likely to roll multiple successes when making a skill test in that skill. Critical range skill tests and successes are discussed more attractive for how to play. Right. Thanks to relative high intelligence. Good for you, mate. Banners 20 for your skill ranks distribute. How did he get so many? Oh, because he's gone for something big. How high was his intelligence? We didn't find out, did we? His intelligence is 8. Oh, of course it would be. Oh, I see. So my intelligence is only... Oh, wait. My intelligence is 6. So we can add... another 6. So his skill choices help to demonstrate his character will focus on a vision of a bare knuckle boxer with talent for mechanics. Further that he picks his 2 task skills, making them unarmed or repair. Right, so I think we need to add a survival as in making that a little bit higher. So we've got 6 to play with. So survival is that food one. So we can put it, has it only got to be up to 5? I don't think it could be any more than 5. One, 2, I mean, would throwing be in there? Because technically, if we could just spread it out a bit more, because you can throw knives. We could add big guns. Because, you know, if you've got to carry big pots and stuff around, using heavy weapons such as miniguns, the Fatman and Gatling lasers, it could be big guns. You kind of got to carry big things around. Well, that would more be like... That's still quite a melee. Should we add another one on here? Because we can make your own. Or we'll just go for that one, the cook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Otherwise they're all going to be quite similar because we can add them. Let's add another one in. Unarmed. Let's put in unarmed as you mentioned because it's like... Oh, we can't, can we? Because they've got to be quite high. So we can change these around. So they've got to equal 15. Now we play these around. So we're going to go for... One, 2, there we go, that makes up for that. So 2, 4, 8, 12, 15. And then we have 6 intelligent. So then we can raise up the survival. 5, 1, 2, 3. That could be like 4. Bar we can put up to 3. And then should we say medicine to 4, shall we? Because they can have healing benefits. So that should be 4, 8, 12, Wait, 4, 8, 12, 17, 21. Is that right? So you start 15 and 6. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So we'll add that one in. So that's our skill set done. Well, I think our tag skills are definitely going to be like a survival. I should put like unarmed or melee, because you think you can throw stuff. You kind of got nuts. We put melee as quite a very interesting skill set. Do you think? I think that fits in, doesn't it? So specialization, it's melee and survival. Because you think you could literally have like wooden spoons. You've got your rolling pin, which keeps doing the Fallout. You could have bottles, Molotovs. That's not quite melee. The knives as well, kitchen knives. So I think melee with rolling pins. So should it be up there? So that can be our tag set. Assign your skills. Right, no, go down that one. Once you assign your character skills and selected the target or tag skills, you're ready to move to the next steps of character creation. Melee checks out somebody deft with a rolling pin. I think that's quite a good one, don't you? Be like, or do you want me to switch it around and have melee as 5 and survival? Survival is foraging, hunting, cooking, and during the wastes. Cookie cut, throwing stars. Oh my goodness, yes. Cooking book, just bonk raiders. That's another one. Okay, maybe we need to switch these around. This one needs to be a 5. And this one can be a 4. I think that's quite good because we've got a multiple range of weapons. I mean, there is gear. I'm hoping this is going to be what we're going to say. Once you assign your character skills and select the task skills, you're ready to move to the next step of character creation. Calculate health and luck points. We want to do the gear bit. Can we just do the gear bit? Equipment is the next bit. In the wasteland, your physical well-being is tied to luck as it is to any skills or knowledge you possess. I'm trying to keep this in, but you can't really see. You can be prepared and trained as you like, but it means very little if you wander into Deathclaw Nest by accident. The same is true for your character in Wasteland Wanderer, and in this stage we shall populate your stats tab with your character's level, maximum health points and maximum luck points. Right, my level is going to be 1, because you start off on 1. You increase your character's health during play. So, maximum health points. Your character's health points, HP, measures how tough they are and how much damage it takes to knock them out or kill them. The maximum health points are equal to 5 plus endurance. To 12. On your stats tab, write down your character's maximum HP above the HP track in series boxes. This track represents your character's vitality and ability to take damage. Oh, HP max. Must be. So 5 plus end. End is 7. So that's 12. I've got what point edited for this playthrough. Oh, that's really cool. You're so happy with that. And then playthrough. I love it. I love it. Right, maximum luck points. Luck points are a spendable resource distinct from your luck attribute that can be spent and regained throughout play. The maximum number of luck points you can have at any time is equal to half your luck attribute rounded up. On your stats tab, write down your character's maximum luck points above the luck track. What? Where? 3 luck points. Do I put it in here, max? Travel to your character's remaining luck. My character's maximum luck points above the luck track. Serious. Okay, so it would be 3. Are you saying it's 3? Because they've completely lost me there. Luck points are a spendable resource distinct from your luck attribute that could be spent and regained throughout the play. Maximum number of luck points you can have at any time is equal to half your luck. So 3. That should be rounded up. Obviously if it's an odd number. On your stats tab, write down your character's luck points above the luck track. This series of... Must be? Should we put it in there? Let's put it in there. The track brings your character. Okay. Move to stage 5. Starting equipment. Now this is going to be fun. With your character's statistics now finished, we can determine the equipment that you are carrying, or they are carrying. Character's equipment is just as important to their skills. We're having a rolling pin, I don't care. Character's equipment is just as important to their skills. These are the tools they will rely on to not just complete their quest, but survive from day to day. It's a tough place out there, and those with only clothes on their back and an old knife tend not to last long. To select your character's starting equipment, choose 2 skills that have at least 3 ranks on your stats tab, and add the equipment listed in the skill item table that is tied to those skills in your inventory tab. Then add 2 track once this is done. Okay, right. In a quick step, Ben notes down the level of his character 1 and his HP and luck. The HP has 5, endurance and 9. Okay. Oh, okay. So gear isn't like your weapons. It's something else, which is quite exciting. So with your characters now finished, to place up there. To select your character's starting equipment, choose 2 skills that have at least 3 ranks on your stats tab. They all have 3. And add the choose 2 ranks on your stats tab and add the equipment as this. Okay, so we've got 2. We've got 2. So this means we then get... Oh, we get a good choice. We're going to go melee. A personalised baseball bat. Can we change that to a personalised... We're going to change that. A personalised rolling pin. Because it says melee weapons, personalised baseball bat, I think we need to have a personalised rolling pin. Okay. I think that's fair. Immediately. What else? We have got... So, Barter would get 3 times Voltec bobbleheads. Personal rolling pin works. I think we're going to change it. We don't want a baseball bat. We want a rolling pin. Medicine. It gives us 3 stim packs. Survival. A Radstag Antler hunting knife. Could come in useful. Or an unarmed. A set of tarnished brass knuckles. Could be helpful doing the dough. Or survival. So we're going to go the Radstag hunting knife. Or 3 stim packs. What should we go for? Stim packs or a hunting knife? To be fair, we have got a rolling pin. Read bin. 3 ginger nut biscuits or a general cooking knife. We've got to be the ginger nuts, right? Should we put 3 ginger nuts? Because they have health benefits just like a stim pack, right? They bring you back 3 times ginger nuts, biscuits, stim pack, ginger flavoured. Oh, maybe they're ginger nut stim packs. A ginger pack. Should I put that in ginger stim packs? We're going to forget what they are otherwise. That is true. Let's put that in. Okay, right. What is that? Ginger stim packs. It's such a small box. Oh, I think you meant to put in 3. Right. I could put that in better now. Ginger stim packs. Ginger. If I put in there ginger. Flavor. That's quite small now. We're going to have 1 of them. Ginger nuts are the Marmite biscuits. You either love them or hate them. This is true, and they're meant to be like, you know, health benefits here. We can run with that. See, I like ginger nuts and I like Marmite. I dropped it in your inbox on Twitter for your job. Oh, thank you. Can I see? Can I see? Yeah, I can't believe I didn't follow you. I was like, hang on a minute. Oh, and sometimes my messages, they don't come up. So, if you don't hear from me, it's because my Twitter will just not answer you. It won't tell me. I absolutely love that. How did you make that? Oh my god, can I show? Can I show on it? We have to go a Vault Boy image for this character. I am in love with it right now. Oh, Aki, you snuck in some biscuits here. You know this character creation now has to come to life, right? It is. It is. It's terrible. So it's like the first time we sort of messaged, it would tell me. And then I didn't realise that you've messaged me and I've completely ignored you. But then because you've told me, it's now come up with a notification that I have got a Twitter message. So that's why I haven't responded to you. Because I didn't know and I didn't check. So my bad. This is an amazing thing. We have now got a Vault Boy character. Thanks so much to Wild Wasteland. Look what he's got. He's got some digestive bourbons and cookies. This is going to be our mascot image. I'm going to. Can I put that on my stream thing? He needs a little like Vault-Tec chef hat. Oh my god. As we go along, we could have like. Oh, it could be with a rolling pin. And if we do meet, we need to have a food stand. You know what I mean. You'll know what I mean. So what we're trying to do, if I mentioned this on stream last time, is we are trying to set up, or we're trying to organise, having a UK Fallout get together, because we missed out, right? I'm absolutely in love with that. I can put that on. I'm happily. Can I share that as well to my socials, and I can tag Mephidius in and be like, "This is our character," and obviously I'll tag you. So we're trying to come up with where we have a Fallout meetup. So you know all the events that happen in America, we want one over here, and I've been wanting one for a while. You know, I'm thinking, where do I start? But Wild Wasteland is literally running with it, and I'm like in love with it. So honestly, whatever help you need, let me know. Vault 13 biscuits! Oh, yes! So if we have a meetup, my little Vault Boy could help make the Vault. I have got a cookie stamper. I must have a 1 and a 3, but they'll come up really small. Watson Models is a 3D printer, so if I say to him, can you make me a cookie cutter? I'm sure we must be able to get a cookie cutter somewhere, which has got 13 on it. I've got a Vault shape. I do have a Vault shape cookie cutter. And all you just need is 13 in the middle. I promise I will make some if we have our Fallout meetup. So at the moment we're kind of just planning where. So this is all for UK. To actually have a Fallout meetup like they do in America. Let's get World in collaboration with Boston Tea and Rubco somewhere in. Okay, we need a colour. I missed your other thing as well. Did we just end the UK biscuit industry on stream? I think that Vicky should be paying me how much time I've mentioned them. Mr. Kipling. These are kind of like the Fallout London take on biscuits. On like biscuits and tea. Oh, I'm going to be racking my brain. I love this. I'm so distracted by that. I absolutely love that. I recommend Birmingham for meetup personally due to all the industrial stuff, but also because it's kind of central. Also, it's near me because we have been thinking like, is it like more Midlands? And so other people have said to me more Midlands way. So we're trying to find like a good sort of like location. I'll message you more about it if you need me to investigate the thing I suggested, if that makes sense, without too much information away. Because we were wondering like half like in the middle so people could come in, but also a good like location for people to travel in. So I don't know, there might be like I won't, you might get some other, can I name them? I know a couple of like Irish ones, like content creators. There might be some come down from Scotland as well, so you kind of need that. They might fly, I reckon they would fly in. I don't know, they might do. One of them I know has just been to the Jamboree. You need to get back into Fallout London. Okay, I don't know, difficult start. I haven't played either. No, my friend asked me the other day, was that, do you do much gaming? I was like, I haven't gamed in a long time. This is literally the only time that I would ever play Fallout, is when I stream on a Friday. So, it's like, I don't get time, I want to get back into it. I got very confused then, because I went on Instagram, and then I saw that Fallout London had shared this picture of their Cthulhu, and I was like, it took me a second because I was like, oh, I thought for a minute that was my Cthulhu that has been stolen and taken away. It's been out exploring. I was very confused for a second. I was thinking, oh yeah, I was gifted a Cthulhu by Fallout London. I'm not the only one who has one of these. Because he's going around London. I was like, it reminded me of, I don't know, in Amelie, where she takes her father's gnome and then gives it to an air hostess, and wherever she lands, she takes a picture and sends a postcard. And that's exactly how I thought. I was like, how the hell is my Cthulhu there in central London? I was very confused. I can't talk in your Discord due to phone verification from... Oh, being buggy. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sure we could try and figure out something else maybe. Birmingham does have the international airport Grand Central, so that could be quite handy for like location. Yeah, consensus is definitely more Midlands based, and yeah, definitely go for it on that one, because the more eyes we get on the feelers, the better. I'll definitely try and get round doing a post as well and be like, we want somewhere. It would be nice to be like, get like Fallout London and just say, look, we want to do our first event. It would be nice to do it in London, being Fallout. But London isn't the easiest place to get to for some people, as in most, because they've got to like travel down and in. And then it's also like a location. I hate to think how much it would be to have a venue, and what venue do you have? Then you'd have to definitely ticket it, wouldn't you, to try and be like, so someone isn't going to be massively out of pocket. And also, I wouldn't suggest walking around central London because I imagine people tend to fall out cosplays. Probably not the brightest idea. They'd have to know, wouldn't they? Like, that's anything. So it would be nice to like do something like that in London, but it's really not practical for everybody. Like, in cosplay and to get to, and can you imagine how much it would be to have a space? Not great. I love the Jamboree photos. Oh, I love seeing the Jamboree photos. I'm in love with it. I guess I reckon we will just charter a flight over and go over as a Happy Trails Caravan Company. I think we should just take it over. This is what you're looking for. How expensive even breathing. That is the only problem. So it's a shame, but I'm sure like Fallout London would turn up. They would turn up. Birmingham always has random cosplayers. It's great, but always roadmen taking them out of people. Oh, see, we'll just travel en masse. We'll travel en masse. That's the thing, isn't it? Like with London, it's a bit like, yeah. So somewhere like Midlands or something. We need something good. Like we'll find a good location and we could just descend and have our own thing. You never know, some of the American ones, folks might come over. Right, we've done equipment. Have we done equipment? Have I just completely shut that down. Equipment and encumbrance. Right, encumbrance. Equipment represents physical items. Does it say injuries? Perks. A character has and can be used when making tests. Equipment is 3 stim packs. Never limited. Okay, equipment not marked in such a way. A flame up will last until it is damaged through a story. Okay, so maybe my personalized rolling pin will become damaged until mentioned somewhere else. For a more realistic experience. Okay, restrict the amount of equipment your character can carry by using common sense. So you're not really going to carry 1,000 stim packs, sorry. Take a look at what they are carrying and imagining how they achieve that. Otherwise, you may prefer to stick to an abstract system where your inventory is mostly ignored and use it. Either approach works. Okay, that's quite cool. Character description. See how hard the roadmen are when you've got a basic control run down the street. I'll roll up in my Nicotron. Yeah, we'll just roll down like a couple of victors and that. Don't be like, fuck, a sentry bot. Just a sentry bot it. Assaultron. Now a couple of people do Assaultron. I just saw biscuit tin one. Like the lunch boxes, but they're biscuit tin. I feel like Fallout London would appreciate this. His storyline. I was just discussing Fallout in another Twitch channel just before, and I looked up the Fallout 5 predicted release date. Come back with 2030. There's 35. Oh, no way. Not long away. Or it could be another 10 years. This is an awesome company. Oh, they so are. I know I seem like really biased. I'm in love with them. I love their models and stuff. And I have been in contact as well with, what was he call him? Events manager. I was like, don't say his name. Don't say his dox's name. About, I think he got back to me actually. About doing in August, what was it, 5-year stream, by getting one of their Mephidius busts and wearing a helmet being challenged, and he has replied, and I think I saw something which is I'm going to keep he's on board with it, but we'll see what one we're going to go for. So that'll be that we're using one of their Mephidius busts on stream and wearing a helmet all the time. I've already contacted them. Right, now that you've built a clear view of where your character came from, what they can do, and what they're carrying, now it's time to nail down the final few details, what their name is and what they look like, and so on. A series of questions has been presented below, each helping to give more details on who your character is. When answering a question, you can either do it in your head or write it down in your journal. Let's put it here. What is their name? Crazy. What do they look like? Should we just go for me? Just my character, my vault. I am the character with a yellow ribbon. They look like me. How would others describe their personality? That's a question for you, chat. What is their main motivation? To feed the world biscuits and cakes and cheese. I like the idea of Biscuit Tin Mine. I really want to put Biscuit Tin Mine on here. We're going to put that with Biscuit Tin Mine. Biscuit Tin Mine. Cheese. Just cheese. Yeah? That's how I like this. Their main motivation. Do I have to really write these down? Well, the character is me. Well, the main motivation is cheese. We don't pay in cats, we pay in cheese.
Here we go. So, cheese, 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 cheese.
Crazy is crazy.
Spread it on the bread. Bollocks. cheese, cheese, cheese.
Where are we? Right, step 7. Set up your main quest. We're gonna start? Well, we're gonna set up the main quest. Now that you know everything about your character, it's time to determine their reasons for heading into the Wasteland, their main quest. The focus of your character's story will revolve around this main quest. Their time in the Wasteland will be led by this, and the manner in which their lives will change because of it. To generate a main quest, you need a goal and a blocker and a location where that main quest is situated, and you will generate each of these by the end of the stage, after which you'll be ready to begin your story. Goal. The first step to creating a main quest is to create an overarching goal and write it into your data tab. I'm presuming... on the quest bit? Cassius. Oh, we've kind of ignored Cassius, but we have quite a backstory on Cassius. Goal should be something that will take a lot of effort to accomplish. No one's interested in a story about fetching the milk. That's what it says. A goal is the living heart of your character's journey. It's the main reason that they left that vault. Without this, the story would never have begun, so take your time considering it. Oh, I see, so you can roll. You can either roll... Oh, I think we kind of figured it out though, haven't we, really? Fetching the milk for the biscuits. Ah, hydrate or dihydrate. Thank you. Cheers. Dihydrate. Oh. It was meant to be, I bought some Vimto squash, which never tastes great with still. So I've got a Soda Stream. But I've discovered that my Soda Stream canister isn't really fizzy anymore. So it's not that enjoyable. You can either come up with your own goal, generate a result from the goal table. Once, to achieve it, and what drives you, and what risk is the goal. What risk if this goal is not achieved? Now, note down both your goal in the main quest section of your data tab and any additional notes in the main quest notes section. Main quest, I see. So we have a goal table. So you have abandoned, to find my parent and find where they abandoned me. It's not really. Water shortage. I think we could have that as biscuit shortage. What is the goal? Discover a source of clean water. So we can make up our own, or we can roll. Well, I don't think we're going to roll. We want to keep it now, don't we? So this is like vengeance, missing people, mysterious signal, a cure. The ultimate weapon, endless slavers, reunited peace, power failure, war machine, disestablished. Why did my brain with disestablished terrorism? What is the word? I don't know why my brain. Disestablished terrorism? Disestablishment? Whatever it's called. Legend hunter, heist, find paradise, find biscuit isle, expose it enclave, find the secret, national treasure, cult slayer. If you roll a result, determine what creature you are hunting by consulting the creature there's a creature section. Okay. Discover Jacob's factory. A biscuit shortage of work. I've travelled to a biscuit work. Oh my god, what should we do? I like this. But like Nukawa but not, or factory. Should we go for biscuit shortage? Did it say I've got to put it in there? Main quest. Oh yeah, block a location. I'm presuming this goes in here. Should we call it biscuit shortage? Because this is quite... done the same thing again. Biscuit. McVitie World. Should we put that? We could either have it's quite... I know they said it's got to be... I mean, that's quite an extravagant thing, because you've got to go out, haven't you? We either go to the factory, or McVitie World, Biscuit World Amusement Park, Biscuit World. Notes. To find the recipe book. To travel find, that's not travel, find, what should we call it? What should we call Biscuit World? Biscuit World, Maviti World, Biscuit World. Oh, you know what? I feel like we have to play Fallout London and discover if they call Biscuit something, and I can't think. I know they've changed the name of their milk and their tea. I'm liking it. Okay. Find McKipling. Muckling. Kiviki. Because it's a combination of the two. What should we do? Find Biscuit World and discover locate the Biscuits of Eden creation kit. Oh, for God's sake, I keep pressing that and it goes to be right back. Let's go. And why have we gone to E? Right, and that could be a Vault-Tec thing with Vault Boy. Kit. Oh, locate the back brain thicky. I know it was on the spot. This is why it's going to take me so long. This is why I thought we'll make the character. This is actually really good fun. Got the most wacky things. I mean, this is what RPG is, right? Locate the Biscuits of Eden creation kit. So that means like various recipes and things and how to make. I like this. Oh, is it? Okay. The ultimate recipe. Recipe and baking supplies. Yep. Cool. Oh, we don't care about Ben's one, do we? Right, Blocker. As in the full character in his book, it's called Ben, who's making a character as we go along. Blocker. Next, you must decide what the most important and immediate problem you face in completing your goal. Again, you can either choose a logical blocker for your goal or roll on the blocker table for inspiration. Okay. The blocker is the thing stopping your character from achieving their goal. A significant threat or obstacle that actively acts as a stop point for your character. No, I was thinking they're gluten. Gluten intolerance. Oh, let's not be that mean. No story is complete without opposition, and every protagonist requires an antagonist. So when determining your blocker, also think about why that blocker exists and how it interacts with the goal itself. Blockers will apply to different goals in different ways. For example, rolling the politics blocker will be characterized vastly differently depending on the goal. Should the goal be a cure, then perhaps the two factions arguing over how best to use it, whereas if the goal was destabilized, then perhaps one of the factions responsible for assassination, but both settlements are blaming the other. Think about the implications of the blocker and how it will best drive your narrative forward. Once selected, note down your blocker in the main quest notes section of your data tab, after which move to generate blocker location. I don't give you a big tab. Okay, so blocker. Because guess what, I've just done that again. So the blocker. So unknown location, you don't know where you're going and will need additional information. You will need to find a map or an knowledgeable NPC, etc. Guarded, your goals vary, have regarded by a set of threats. Restricted area, your goal lies in an area of wasteland. It could be surrounded by like... I'm trying to think. What do we call them? Tetrons. Contaminated biscuits. You have to make sure that they're locked down. Irradiated. Your goal lies within a heavily irradiated location. You will need to protect yourself in order to reach it. The blocker location gains the irradiated truth. We've got mobile, so it moves. I like contaminated biscuits. Cost. hunted, politics, split. So contaminated biscuits. How can we use that? You don't know where you're going. I think we need to have the T-Trons in something. Biscuit World Amusement Park with their famous mascots Soggy and Cookie. It's awful in so many ways, but could not think how to get Cappy involved. That, I love that. Cappy and Bowl could be milk and Cookie. With such amusements as Milk Cup Mountain, McVitie, T-Trons, Crumble. Yeah, can I copy that? We're going to put that all into the entire description here, because that box is not big enough. I'm just literally just copied and I'm going to put here. So, oh my god, I keep pressing the button blocker. The Galactic Party Ring Zone. So we are stuck because it's contaminated. I like that, that's really good. Ideas for names, go ahead. I generally struggle trying to think. That was fantastic. You came up with that so quick. World of Rebiscument with T-Trons, Crumble Hob Gulch and Galactic Pipe. This sounds like a place we actually need to do. How should we describe our blockers? So we're gonna go for contaminated biscuits. It's in a radiative location of the wasteland? The box is getting smaller and smaller. And not only that, some of the T-Trons have gone a bit rogue. Oh, this is getting tinier and tinier. T-Trons. Protect. Perimeter. Heavily guarded with bottle mines. Oh, maybe not bottle mines. Perimeter. Oh, don't spell perimeter. The blockage is not the no-no zones of the map. Maybe they are. Blocker locations. Hang on. Let's see. The final step of creating your main quest, determining where it is. The step is the simplest by no means. Final step in creating your main quest, determining where it is. The step is the simplest, by no means the least important. The blocker location dictates where your goal is and what you need to overcome to reach it. Also creates the baseline of your character's journey. Location is as important as the blocker in Wasteland Wanderer, as most of Fallout focuses not just on the destination but the journey there. If the Wasteland Wanderer had stumbled out of Vault 111 and then met the father and Megatron, there simply wouldn't have been much of the story. After all, it's called the hero's journey. Determine the blocker location, roll a d20 until you get a result that matches the number associated with location on the outer edge of your map. Okay, so it's a completely different. So it's, oh, I like Mr. Kipling Still Alive for stopping you from getting the recipe. So it's like a Mr. House. McKipling. Should we call him McKipling? And he's in charge of the Tetrons. And the Tetrons can like find the platinum chip cookie. And they could do, instead of like mines, like Molotovs, they chuck hot teapots at you. Just a steaming hot. A real education, a wasteland. Let's go with rogue Tetrons protecting the perimeter. Mr. Kipling is still alive and stopping you from getting recipe in charge. He's in charge of Tetrons. Mr. Robert Kipling. Oh, Mr. Founder CEO of Biscuits. Oh, this is on my brain. I'm too focused and keep forgetting to do that. Bisco. That's going to change it to the C. I need to change this. Didn't think about this. This is all my shortcuts that are coming through every time I switch screen. And then let's put it on here. You need to find, locate the platinum chip cookie. That's actually just a data storage device that upgrades. Data storage device. So the face is upgraded to an upper class man with a top hat monocle. They can fire out pressurized steam from their hands, and they can. I'm loving the thoughts here. That upgrades. Okay, let's put this in other bits. So the platinum chip cookie. Let's put this in the white chocolate chip. Oh, Days, it could be the white chocolate. Why can't I just now? White chocolate chip cookie. This is. Okay, can't roll. Let's put. Can I, please? Thank you. Why can't I now type on this? Okay, that means I just can't see what I'm typing apparently. Platinum chip cookie. Yeah, what point to make a separate Google document? I'll be like, this is great fun. We've literally come up with. I could tell him. I don't know why it's now doing that. That's really annoying. I'll just copy and paste it because I can't keep waiting for it. Oh, I love that little boy. Right, what's in the lock-in location? We've got a roll of 1 to 20. Okay, now that might work now if I switch over. I've got to change this to a 20 side dice. I think 8 has got. It's got to be on the outside, didn't it say? That's one that it's a no-no square. The location on the outer edge of your map. This is not helpful. Let's go to our map. Well, I can't go to the map view. What's acting up down for some reason? Well, I suppose 8 was there. Oh. I don't know how we're going to get there. I don't know if we can. How you move. I don't know if you have to go up and around. But then that would maybe make sense if it's there. Because it really did come up with number 8 first. So you kind of have to go up and around to get to it because that makes it quite a more difficult location to get to. I mean, it's on the edge. The result matches the number associated with location on the outer edge of your map. That location becomes your blocker location. does this RPG book have any historical time lore in it? Well, there is a whole chapter on the wasteland of America. So it gives you a brief little bit on. So you've got the wasteland, the west coast. It's got a Robert House quote. If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out the windows. Boneyard, Unity, Shady Sands. You've got Jacobstown. So it gives you like a little overview, and then it's got like Diamond City, Good Neighbor, as well. It goes on to Appalachia. Then you've got 76 locations, and it tells you about like the people. So all about the kind of factions, so like the Minutemen, Raiders, Super Mutants, Enclave, Institute. So it keeps going, which is quite good. And plot hooks as well. So I haven't read that bit, so I thought I'll come straight into this bit. When you start looking here what Wild has. These are great, aren't they? The ideas are like really rolling. Didn't Cavalry leave Vang like 10 years ago? It's it was taken over by an American company, I believe. America. 5 or 8, going towards the end of them. So yeah, which ones do you think? 5 or 8? Or do you think... Should we keep it there? Do we have to put it as blocker? Ben rolls the down it down, which the location out there is just mapped. With that done, he now has a location of the Deathclaw he's hunting. Oh, he's hunting a Deathclaw. I've kind of neglected Ben on his journey. Now he just needs to get there, kill the thing, and take it home. Should be easy with all information now. Ben has completed the character creation, and Nicholas Rose is... Why is it like Nicholas Cage with Nicholas Rose? What do we call it? I can't... God, done it again. Biscuit... What do we call it without double checking? We're just looking back. If you put it at 8, then you have more areas to explore. Should we just keep here then? That sounds quite good. And it does feel like it's going to be in a difficult location. Biscuit World. Preston Garvey, General, another bakery needs a hypermarket on your map. Preston Gravy would even be better. Gravy. Gravy, not Garvey. Gravy. Biscuit Gravy. It's not quite the same, is it? Biscuit Gravy. We need a home Preston. I'm sure we can think up of something. Biscuit World? Are we starting with that? That sounds fun, doesn't it? Minecraft. Yeah, I think it's been brought by like Hershey over Bourneville, and Cadbury World is still open. I haven't been to Cadbury World in such a long time. I think last time I went, maybe 2015? Maybe 2014. I know I was up at uni that way. So I haven't been in a while. Pressed on bakery. Of course, you sometimes push the biscuits down when cooking. The Preston Garvey, pressed on bakery, causes you sometimes push biscuits down when cooking. Has it been renovated a lot? What it's like, because I know when I went in, they're like all free chocolate, and you got like the mini bars of what they had, and obviously it must be like the offs. And then you couldn't actually, you could watch somebody like, this is how we put the chocolate in the little molds, but then you couldn't eat that chocolate because it's display only because of health and safety, even though it's only the chocolatier who's using it. And then you got like a little chocolate cup, so you could go and have like this melted chocolate and like a spoon, and you could have sprinkles or whatever you wanted on it. I was quite disappointed because when I was in there, I bought Mum a massive like chocolate teapot because she likes teapots as a present, and the chocolate was really shit. I'm not gonna lie, you wouldn't know it was Cadbury's. I don't know whether it's because it was then might have been then taken over by the American company, or they clearly weren't using Cadbury's. It was disgusting. It was not Cadbury's. You know when you have like a Cadbury bar? This tasted cheap as hell. It was horrible. I think she left it up with me at uni, and I said, do you want it? And you know when you're just trying to eat it because you bought it, and it's disgusting. Do you remember the Chocolate River ride? I don't remember that. I think they had just brought out a 4D cinema experience, but I didn't do that. Bourneville was like a well weird like little place to walk around in. It kind of felt like you were really out of place. Wasn't Bourneville was just built for the workers to go to Cadbury World or to work at the chocolate factory. So it really felt really weird. If I'm right on that. How do I complete my main quest? Each time you reach a blocker location during your gameplay, you will complete an encounter tied to that blocker. Oh, how many? What? You only have the one blocker, don't you? Okay, complete on encounter tied on the blocker. Once that is completed, you will be able to make a clear main quest blocker action, which will determine if you're able to attempt your final step, or if another blocker has appeared in your way. Oh, are these blockers? Are they known as squares blocker? Determine if you're able to attempt a final step or another blocker has appeared in your way. Once no blockers remain, you can attempt to finish your main quest and close your story. They just call them impossibles. Bourneville, yes, a bit for workers, the factory, yeah. It's a quaint little place. Maybe we should just have this meet up at Cadbury World. I can think of worse places. That is very Wonkified, the Chocolate River. Just don't fall in. Right, next steps. Oh, there's like puppies. The next section is chapter lists how to advance your vault toilet as I move through the story and level up, which you may either read now or return to once you've gathered enough experience to need to worry about this. Otherwise, you could either move how to play to learn the rules of how to play, or telling your story to begin your journey. During your character's story, they will gain experience XP whenever they complete a quest. XP is a way of showing the character's growth on their adventure, their ability to adapt and change as a person, increasing their likelihood of both survival and success. Upon the completion of a side quest, your character will gain 1 XP, and at the end of a main quest they will gain 3. This XP is then listed on your data tab and can be spent by taking the level up action. Each time the level up action is taken, might be on there, your character meets the prerequisites for which is then added to your data tab. From that moment on, your character gains the perks bonus, becoming better for all the trials and tribulations Wasteland has doled out to them. Each perk has a prerequisite, which is a requirement that the character must meet to be able to take the perk in the first place. If it does not meet that, then they cannot. And then you're right here. And then we're on chapter 4. And that we're still quite a way through. And then how to play. So you could either, how about that, you could either move. So you go straight into it, or telling your story. Alright, so you move, you have an encounter, you take an action. Are you in danger, yes or no? So yes, you have to resolve the danger, or resolve a safe action. So level up, meet, patch, mod, scavenge, or you go out with. Okay. So this is all about how to play. That's really cool. I assume existing ones are like natural formations, radiation craters, or something like the explorable blockers, or like raiders or something. Oh, so maybe that's true. Yeah, so maybe the other ones, yeah, as you say, like the natural formations like rock face or something, and then the other ones, explorable ones, are like raiders. So something in your way. That would make sense. And then you have like all your quests on from here. NPC demeanor. NPC name. And you got all of these perks. Appendices, perks. When you level up. When you take the level up action, you will have the opportunity to spend XP in exchange for new perks. So it tells you what it requires. So like, I don't know, Mr. Radman here. Ranks 1, requirement N7. When you sustain an injury, you may re-roll your injury once and use either result. There's an existing Vault Boy icon with the rolling pin. I can't right now. Oh, that must be right. That's quite cool. You're going to keep us going with it. You're going to keep us going with all our little like biscuit fun. Looks like this, but I'm getting tired, so I might get ready for bed soon. Just not the fact going to bed soon. That's true. Me going, oh, how long I'll be? That is fine. I feel like I was only going to get that far of just the character creation, and then I'll move this over and keep this for another sesh. I mean, that did take 3 hours, but we went off a tangent. I like our storyline. So, as a quick sum up, so we are in a vault. We're not very well liked because I am with Cassius, who was the gaunt, dutiful medic. I mean, he's got to look after everybody eating all these biscuits. And we live on biscuits. We are a biscuit vault needing to survive. And I'm trying to help and look after everybody. This is the storyline, right? But our lovely Cassius has our biscuit medic scale. And we're going to come across things like the junk cannon, but it's like a biscuit cannon, and the bottle mine as well. Biscuit Overlord when you defeat Mr. Kipling. Oh my goodness. Oh, why is it's now being really funny? If I click it just jumps to Biscuit World. So our blocker is the Biscuit Amusement Park. The famous mascot Soggy and Cookie. We could put Milk and Cookie, Bottle and Cappy. His first aid kit, but actually a biscuit tin, like a Soggy. Yeah, the little blue tin with the biscuits, but oh yes, I love it. This. Let's gonna do that. I'll just type it if I can. First aid kit in a biscuit tin, like a sewing kit. I don't know if I typed that right because it's not allowing me to see. Lactose and Cookie. Means now I'll make a joke about Soggy biscuits. I like that, Milk and Cookie. I love that. And so we're going to step out into the wasteland. We have to find Biscuit World because it's got the platinum chip. The platinum chip cookie. And we've got, was it Mr. What, Kipling? Or is it the thing? Let's see if I get it right. What page was it at? Right. Oh, gee, that's a bit too far. Find the Biscuit World. Locate the Biscuits of Eden creation kit, the ultimate recipe, and baking supplies. So, contaminate biscuit zone. Array the location in the wasteland with rogue Teatrons protecting the perimeter. So they're like eating like hot steam and teapots at you. Mr. Robert McKipling, founder and CEO of Bisco, still alive and stopping you from getting recipes. In charge of Teatrons. Need to locate the platinum chip cookie. It's data storage advice, which then links back to. Oh. We've got Joshua Graham as well. Isn't the burned man? Oh, and don't they have like graham? Is it cookies, graham biscuits in America? He's the biscuit man, like the Michelin man, but the biscuit man. He's the overbaked man. We've got to have the overbaked man. We can make him as an NPC, right? Because we've got an NPC list. I'm going to stick him in the NPC so we remember We've got Cassius, which we haven't. He's in Vault 13. Truce. Oh, we didn't pick his truth. He's a medic. And he's dutiful. So we need to put in graham crackers. It could be him, right? Oh, is it graham crackers? Overbaked man. So he can have a similar traits as Graham, can't he? Graham. Overbaked man. Overbaked man. This is awesome. Oh, see it now. I'm getting tired now. Oh, I'll put that this way. Just not going to see the Warhammer underneath. Remember there was a breakfast cereal back in the day which was golden. Yes! I remember them. Crunchy goodness. Golden Grams. I forgot about them. But they do exist. Breakfast cereals back in the day. He could link in something like that. Defender of cereal or something. Golden Grams. As I'll put as a note. When would next session be? This is a good point. So we could either maybe come back to it on Sunday, or I will switch back to doing some like other figures, or it would be next Friday. So I guess the fire's me burned brighter than the tea scalding my throat. Oh, that's actually quite sad, isn't it? I survived the fire inside me burned brighter than the tea scalding my throat. But that's a quote. There you go, he's got, oh, that's come up as one long line. Oh, I don't know where the rest is gone. It's on that line. Somewhere. It's a quote. I thought the product might be a little far. That's true. Gonna lose all the good ideas. Could try finish creation Sunday and then Friday be first session. You can have a look at play and have a see. So I think the next bit is, yeah, then learning like how to play, determine your goal. Yeah, we can come back to this on Friday. Pick a path action. So literally be then learning how to play it together. We could do this on Sunday. Come back to it. That sounds good. Sunday fun day, and then yeah, link us back into Friday. That sounds quite good. Oh, I've just seen. We can do this. Oh, I've just seen the rolling pin one. We have now got a rolling pin. I feel like in the meantime, I could literally make my Vault Boy a little rolling pin. Cookie Lacteus. That has to be an NPC, right? Oh, for God's sake, because I've done the wrong C again. And he's more of a threat if you're lactose. Oh, that comes after. He on a Brahmin. So my Vault Boy's got a little apron. I need to make him a little rolling pin. I can do this. Oh, I have got some craft light green stuff, but I've been giving some moulding clay. Brahman Baron. Well, it's a fantastic game, ticks for all the amusement park scenes. I mean, these could be characters. I was about to put capital B there. Brahman Baron. He could be the Brahman Baron who's in charge of all the milk supply. Like, Chief Milketeer. You know. I like this. This is fun. So we can definitely come back to this on Sunday. I'll see if I can try and make Vault Boy a little rolling pin based on them. This is so fun. I'm glad you're all having fun. This is what it's meant to be. Just having a good laugh, putting it together, and then we can actually play it. So we're making a character together. So I'll get my little Vault Boy's apron out. He doesn't actually have a chef's hat either yet. I could try and make him a little rolling pin. Well, actually, I might have one from the... I don't know if my doll's house has got one. Or my mum's doll's house. She might have one. In the kitchen department. It's probably going to be really small though. I'm sure I can try and make one. Somehow. So he's got a rolling pin. And it's personalised. Sugar Mama who deals in the white powder sugar. Like Mama Murphy! What should you call it? Oh, what do they call them? The Sugar Lord. Oh, what do they call it? They call it like Lord, don't they? I can't think. I'm not going to say that word on stream, but write it down. Write it down. I'm like putting it all down. Sugar Sugar Lord, white powder. You know, like Mama Murphy's like so obsessed with Jet, this person's like, I really need like my sugar hit. The Sugar Baron. Chem Lord. Like the Chem Lord, right? Chem... Oh. Are we calling Mama, Sugar Mama Chem Lord? What's the I can't think what the sugar sucrose. Oh, that's not what I was thinking of. Should we put Sugar Mama as... Because she knows how to deal on this. White substances. Icing sugar, white powder. I was good at fun. I should make these characters occasions. Same! Oh, I'm loving these. I'll just try and make my Vault Boy one. Oh, I love it. Right, I'm just reading your message. I'll catch up. This is so fun. I'm glad everyone's enjoyed it. It's been so good. So we can revisit on Sunday. I can then put these pictures up so I can take down my emotes, or even in between. I don't want to fill the screen too much, but I guess I could put like the Vault Boys in between, or take my emotes out and put the Vault Boys in. I'll have a play if I can, if I remember. My sugar was pronounced her, she. I've just got that. I was thinking what's sugar related. I just got that. I was thinking her pronouns. I was just thinking, how can we make this sugar related? And I just went her, she. That is a good one. Ah. Her, she. The Crumbling Caravan. This has got to go on here. I love it. Oh, it says swap your mates. Replace the cats with cookies. And then content for a glass of milk. Yes. That's what I need to do. I'll go have a play. Oh, that's coming right off the side because I'm zoomed in. You can't actually see what I put there. That is fabulous. Oh, I'm so glad everyone's had fun with this. We could spend it out. Well, we have spent almost 3.5 hours on this. Does the Brahmin Baron own the Crumbling Caravan? Oh, does he? Does he? That's the truth. Maybe the. Oh my God, it's not going to move. Owned by the I think maybe the Brahmin Baron owns the Crumbling Caravan. It sounds like he would own it. Brahmin Baron. Oh, round one again. Brahmin Baron. Chief Milketeer. I like that one. We'll delete that one. That's so clever. Right. Let's stop. Otherwise I'm going to be here all night. I do need to head off. Oh, this is so fun. So we will come back to it on Sunday. On our Sunday Fun Day stream. So we can return and we can continue with our fabulous story. We'll see how far we get. We might even stop playing. We don't know. But I mean, this is good fun. This is great fun. Heck, Gunnison. Big crumble set. Let's put that in. Big crumbless. Are we typing? Are we typing? I don't know because it's doing a weird thing right now. Oh, we are. We're not going to do this properly though. Big. I'll put bracket. Heck. There we go. I suddenly just thought I have to remember to save this and don't close this down. There is a download button I can click, so let's hope it saves it. It should do. If not, I'm sure we can remember how to do it. Or to be fair, just to make sure I could print it out. Just to make sure. Welcome to the Crumb Date, the crowning jewel of the biscuit tin. You just guys keep coming up with amazing things. Oh, I can't have to deal with that. I'm just going to copy. I can go in that bit. Oh, this will be great. I think we've got a massive side. I love it though. It's side tangent, but this is RPG. This is what it's about. And then when we get playing it, we've got to set all the backstory though, which is what we are doing. Which is fabulous. Right, I shall put Mr. Vault Boy there. I shall pop in my links. Oh, Mr. Vault Boy. So anyone who is watching and wants to follow me on all of my socials, you can. But we shall be back on Sunday doing more of this because this is really good fun. So we will be back on Sunday. It might be more 9. I might be moving it to 9. So expect me from 8:30, because usually it should be 8:30, but on a Sunday it might be nicer for me to start at 9. Just so then King comes back and gives you about 8:15. I don't know. So watch your space between 8:30 and 9. I'll put it on my Discord. So if you follow my Discord, you'll see, and then we shall return to doing this. Oh, thank you so much for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Just so I am football jump scare, just like it was literally just like you just appeared. So I do stream live on Twitch and YouTube as well. You can find me on Instagram, X, Discord. I throw myself because I said X and not Twitter. TikTok. Yeah. I think that's all of them. Discord. So I will definitely be back. We'll be back. We'll be back on Sunday doing this. This is really good fun. And I'll have a play around and add the emotes in. Change the emotes. Put our fabulous artwork in. Done by Wild Wasteland. Right, should we see who is on? Who should we go to? Should we go over to find... We could find someone who's making biscuits. Let's go to cooking. Shall we? I said, or we could follow into Fallout. Can we just not see? Oh, I want to say Gaggery actually. Thank you very much. Gaggery! Search and filter. Tag. These never work. I'll put in a tag. I don't understand how this works on this stupid Twitch system. Cookies. Are we there now? Come bake with us. Several recipes on our stream today. There is literally some. They want to. Thank you. That's it. Tarkov, that's not really. Something else, some other games. Cyberpunk, they're not Diablo. Someone is literally playing Cookie Clicker. 24/7 stream for Cookie Clicker, 100% while working a 9 to 5. Oh my god. Oh, so I put cookie in. But they're not making cookies. They're doing something with rice. It's just not quite. Not quite. I'm trying. I've just put banking. Sweet things you didn't know existed. I'm not gonna lie, that's very much AI. That's definitely computer generated. Okay. It's because it was like swapping between 1 and 1. That's okay. Sticks. Okay. Stick that in. There is somebody called the Milkmen 76 and they are playing, I don't know, I'm guessing 76. Should we go to the Milkmen? I mean that's quite fitting. That's quite close, right? There's no other one's gonna come up anymore. Should go into the Milkman. Simply because he's called the Milkman. Oh, I'm guessing Spooky Scorch because there's somebody else has said about spookiness. Should we go to the Milkman? Let's go to the Milkman. So I should be back on Sunday. So yeah, just keep an eye out if it's going to be 8:30, between 8:30 and 9. Probably more like 9 on a Sunday. And we will return to this. We shall return. Let's start the raid to the Milkman. It has to be done. I'll read your message. Now I've left it on. Can I Or I will try and reply to your message. Oh, I can do that. That doesn't actually help with a notification. You redeemed milk! Okay, they've got milk in their channel, so that's close enough, right? You redeemed milk. I don't know what it is. Oh, you get milk points. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so everyone, we'll be back on Sunday and we'll be continuing this. I'm glad you've all had fun and had a great time, like, building a new character. I mean, it's 3.5 hours building so far, but this is what it's about. It's about community building. Building our character, which is really good fun. We're going to roll with this. So we're going to go and raid the Milkman. On the back of our character, we're going to raid the Milkman who has milk channel points. Pretty cool. I've just noticed they're a 10k level 10k player with 3k hours. Alright then. They're quite know what they're doing. So let's go and see them and hope you have a good rest of your night. And I shall see you on Sunday. So take care. Bye.